It'll be a few days after my birthday once we post this, but guess what? Welcome back to episode 74. 74 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
Yes, sir.
I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All,
Talk to him.
a.k.a. Keith Saunders, BKA the birthday boy, a.k.a. Michael Voorhees,
Talk to him deeper.
and BKA Haiku if you want to be rapper about it.
Hey, yo, you gotta spit some birthday bars. Fuck that shit, son.
Man, I ain't, listen.
You got them.
Listen.
You got them, though.
I might have some later. I might have some later.
All right.
I got my DJ trying to pull me out of retirement.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey,
But
Kelly, let them know besides for how cool who your, top 5 favorite rappers is and shit.
Haku, Jay-Z.
Hold up.
drop bombs on that.
Haku.
I thought, no. Can we try that one more again? I'm gonna help you with the last one.
Okay.
All right. So I need you to drop your top 5 rappers all fucking times.
Haku. Haku. Heiku. And DMX.
There we go.
That's what you was waiting on.
There we go.
And
Dark Man X.
And rare form as always, and then to my right, the mouth for the south.
What's going on, good fellas and ladies and gentlemen all around the world? It is your guy, the man they call Mr. Rough Rider. Mr. RDot is on the cup. You see that? Yeah, RDot on the cup. DJ Ruffy Hendrix, the general Mr. I'm going in, but point blank period all day, every day I am Mr. Ruffy Hendrix, the mouth for the south.
Oh, the bombs sound so crisp today. They sound so crisp.
Yes.
And to my left, eating her
Cinnamon.
eating her fruit and cheese plate. What is that?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon oat raisin bun bread.
She's talking about the way I was fucking up my sandwich.
Cinnamon
Okay,
toast
you went like this.
cheese bun. Whoa.
You did a lot going on with that sandwich.
Listen.
I like big breasts.
The sandwich enjoyed.
I take big bites out of breasts.
The sandwich enjoyed you eating it.
Like it was a breast or a butt cheek.
What if your sandwiches could talk to you and tell you that they appreciate you?
Thank you for eating me like that.
Whoa! Yikes! All right. What is your name? What is your name?
And that's only a little bit of my
What is your name? What is your name?
Hi, I'm the lady that went back to work this week. I'm tired.
Surprised your ass went back to work today from last night.
Ooh, it was rough. I've been up since 4:45 this morning.
That's crazy.
But it was well worth it because I watched my Marvel movie.
All right.
But for those that don't know,
Tell them who you are.
Kellie.
Yep.
KQ.
Who else?
A tired diva.
When is that?
Every day, all day, at all times.
Drop.
Hold up, you forgot who else she
Drop
was.
bombs on it. Huh?
Who else is-
Cinnamon raisin bun.
Hey, it's getting sweet, fellas. It's getting sweet.
I am what I eat.
Oh, cinnamon
It's
raisin
getting
bun.
sweet, fellas. It's getting sweet.
Cheese and grapes.
I got some apples and caramel over there too.
Whew. Oh man. So somebody brought to my attention today. A matter of fact, no, because I'm jumping ahead. Shout out to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners, Home Team. We might gonna be beefing in a minute, and the YouTube viewers.
Oh shit.
Yo, cause I keep getting this nut ass
Alert.
cease and desist from Universal Music Group. Like I really want to talk about it and whatnot, cause I know exactly how the rules operate when you play music or whatnot. So I'm gonna tell you from this day forward and whatnot, we don't own any rights to the music. If I play one of my songs, then you won't hear me say that. So we'll say that from
one of my beats. Cause we working.
Right, but that's fine. But what happens is that whatever property you feel like they own and whatnot, then I don't know. But the biggest thing about it is that I believe that we have a podcast fan that actually works for Warner Music Group. How about you reach out and speak to a podcast that you like rather than try to throw some restrictions on it? That's just my thought process in it.
We try to work together.
And I know Anchor is doing everything that what they can do because of being approached by the labels, and I understand that. But listen, It is what it is, man. These are the uphill fights and the battles we got. I think it was only like one episode, but you know what I mean? Shouts out to all the creatives. We will never be the podcast to try to steal anything away from creatives. Trust me, that's not the wave. That's not what the fuck we do. And if any time we play music, we are playing homage to them, or we are critiquing the music, and I will continuously say, we do not own the rights to this music. Alright? So, if you can't accept that, your whole perspective is whack. And I ain't fading to black. Kiss my ass. How about that?
Bark at me, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Get with us. Fucking bark. Get with us on. Please get with us on IG at Mr. I can't. That just sounded like the little. That sounded like the little dog trying to act like a big dog. She's like, woof. Are you a little dog? No. Anyway, listen. Get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod. Facebook fan page where the beef has risen. You know what I'm saying? At Mr. KnowItAll Podcast fan page. And please email us. Send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. Why are you raising your fucking hand?
I'll make a statement.
Well, what's the statement? Oh shit. We gotta get beefy about the fucking fan page and shit.
As we know, I post the most.
Right.
In the book.
Yes,
on the page.
you are the social media liaison.
I am a social media liaison
Right.
for the Mr. Know-It-All page.
Yes.
However, anybody that is on the page
Yes.
is also welcome
Mm-hmm.
to post.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is very true.
If you don't like what I post, please feel free to post your own stuff.
Better not bring your kids.
Mm-hmm.
I need vodka now.
Yeah, all right, absolutely. And yeah, just so we can get you a hand clap.
Thank you.
Because what she's saying is all facts, all facts, all facts. We always start off the show with the useless fact. First and foremost, I'm gonna let Ruffy Hendrix tell you the useless fact because he told me some crazy shit.
Fact.
You got a useless fact?
Mm-hmm. Pink lemonade vodka tastes very good with Sprite and cheese
And cinnamon muffins.
and cinnamon raisin muffins and grapes.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Hey, matter of fact, you know.
He had a mouthful of food. I had to let him finish chewing.
I can respect that. I can respect the thought process that went into that. Yo, what was? I don't know where to go with it. I don't know where to go from that. Like, I don't know where to go. I think.
He can't even swallow.
Whoa. What the fuck is going on right now? Yo, can you please explain to me?
Part two.
What? Please, just tell. Fuck it. Oh, okay. I see where you went with that. You know what? Fuck y'all. I'll take the helm on it myself. So, big brother, listen. We can't have a whole podcast with you niggas just laughing and shit. And I don't give a fuck, man. You know what, man? Let's iron this shit the fuck out right now. Alright? I wasn't necessarily crying in the shower over the fact that.
But that's what you told us.
Alright, well listen.
But that's what you
So we gotta go back to that episode where you told the story.
At the end of the day and whatnot, I was salty. I mean, my ego was hurt.
You tripping over your words. He's crying in the shower.
My ego was hurt. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all
What was the song again?
I'll say this.
I wasn't even trying to go.
Because, I'm just... Whenever I say it...
I don't appreciate your tone.
Whenever I say it... It's because it just fits into that moment.
Oh, it fits into the moment?
However, because you're my brother.
Right.
It was definitely her loss.
There you go. Fuck her.
But when you look back, I wasn't there. We met years and years later. By the time I met you really had just started dating your wife.
I was all cried out.
You was all cried out.
All right.
You had that special lady in your life. You was good. You had the special lady.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I can look back on these memories
Oh,
here the first time.
And she looked better, and she's sexier, and she's more
And she makes
successful.
your birthday pop.
And she
At
makes
all
birthday
times.
at all times, all types
Every
of
year.
parties and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of you hoes need to get a fucking grip.
Hey.
Don't know a good thing when it's out here.
She don't have me at the top of cannot be your wingman list. I'm not at the top of that list.
Oh yeah,
Rob is.
Rob's definitely at the top of the no wingman list.
I'm
How the fuck? Rob got to be a wild boy to lose to
Hey, I'm the top of almost
to
anything.
beat you at the top of the no wingman list.
That's why I kept quiet. That's why I kept
That's
quiet
some
last.
crazy
Did you notice
shit.
how chill I was last night?
Yeah. So
Just let me smoke my let me get my medication.
crazy.
You was on there.
Myself,
You had your plate.
it was four. It was.
I looked
four,
up. I was like, I smell weed.
It was
okay.
4 people in that room that wasn't blood family that could basically say they wingman for the kid at one point in life. So that's understandable. You know what I'm saying?
What
And-
me?
No, it wasn't you.
Hey yo, did y'all watch that video
Mm-hmm.
that I sent? Dude told his female, he told his lady, he's like, I don't trust your girlfriends. I don't trust none of them.
The Puerto Rican dude.
Yeah.
He
And he
called.
sat there and called the girlfriend, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now his lady is sitting next to him in the car, and he's actually recording this shit.
Oh yeah.
That's what I do. Him.
He came at one of them.
No, he didn't
No.
come at. No, he didn't come at her.
What do you say?
Have you seen her? I haven't heard from her today. She hasn't texted me. She's like, yeah, she's right here with me. She said, no.
Oh.
Like, can you put her on the phone? She's like, hold on. So she disguises her voice like, yeah, I'm over here in such and such.
Right,
We're
right.
doing our nails. I'll call you back later.
Click.
Oh, while his lady is sitting right next to him.
Yeah.
She was
She
like this.
she cold, but
The core.
yeah, that just demolished everything.
But wait a minute. Everybody, listen. How many times, yo,
I mean, I can't knock it. She knew the G code.
duh.
She knew the G code, but she didn't know.
No.
She wasn't smart enough to exactly. She wasn't smart enough to send that text real quick.
XXXO. But X. Oh.
What's the help me? I'm in distress ass. He got the drop on us for females.
He got the drop. He got the drop on her.
What did you say? He got, what do you do? Yeah.
If he calls, period.
Yeah. He got the drop on us.
Got to drop.
Got the drop on us. Help me!
He knows
Help.
something.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Please.
Nigga!
Yo, no, honestly, that's some truthful ass shit. It is people out here that just don't know the waves. I've seen it. I've seen people caught all the way the fuck out there, and the friend is just like,
Caught out there.
I seen a nigga one time.
I
This is my cousin's homie's girl. And she was saying, she says, where the fuck is such and such at? And my cousin like, he just left. Really? Where was he at last night? Hold on. And he banged on her. You know what I'm saying? And he tried to call her, and this nigga didn't answer the phone. Nothing. I said, no, you better not pick the phone up at all,
No,
at all. You
First
have
of
to
all,
know.
I'm sorry.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
If it's a late night
Yeah.
and any of my mans in them, wife or lady, happen to call me,
Mhm.
I'm not answering the motherfucking phone. I'm not. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna try to reach him.
Mm-hmm. What do I need to know?
I'm not gonna cuss him and
What do I need to know?
I don't give a fuck if I put this out. I'm number one wingman. Because I try to help my fellas out in advance. If you know you're gonna fuck up,
Let a nigga know.
nigga, we have to know, we gotta be on the same page.
So who's sloppier with it? Men or women?
We are usually.
By the way, the useless fact is these hoes ain't loyal. So anyway,
Yeah.
so who's sloppier with it and whatnot, men or women?
Men.
It's
Really?
usually No,
Let
you
me
know
tell you
what?
something.
You know what? No, things are changing. It's usually us. It's starting to be the women.
Yeah, and you know why?
Because they don't give a fuck. Because they don't give a fuck. Listen, look, the music tells them to not give a fuck anymore.
Women who cheat.
Mm-hmm. Do not feed me that. There's got to be something wrong in a relationship and this and that. No. Well, oh, okay. 'Cause that's
85.
bullshit. All right.
85.
Thank you. Please.
I'm about to put you on the real.
Okay.
If a woman is to cheat,
Mm-hmm.
and she's about it,
Mm-hmm.
he will not live in the same city as her.
Okay. So we talking.
And when I say not in the same city, at least suburban area, somewhere that, in general, you're not gonna bump into this person.
Let me tell you something, man. First and foremost.
I mean, I don't know about that firsthand myself because I don't cheat. But if
you did,
I'd be smart about it.
I've seen.
But I ain't got time for that.
First and foremost, let me tell you.
Ma'am.
Let me tell you. All right.
Well, you single, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
Exactly. You know how when you frequent, like, okay.
Okay.
Here's how I can tell.
Ho.
What?
Ho.
Wait a
I
minute.
tried to let that go.
I'm single.
I tried to help.
I am single. I don't have a ring on my finger.
Oh, no.
Then I'm single.
You have a boyfriend now?
No.
Oh. So why you making
Oh,
I know
yeah, like the way you said that, like I'm busy looking for something else that one. You know what I mean?
Oh, he was looking for your in relationship status change on.
Oh, it'll never happen. It'll never happen.
You won't change your status?
If I change my status, I'm gonna change my status. But I ain't gonna change it on Facebook. That is not everybody's business. Keep my private life private.
Till you put the
Until my last name changed?
Right, you put wedding photos up there. Like, oh shit, I didn't even know she had a boyfriend.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo.
I didn't know she's
he's out of her mind and whatnot. But yeah, these chicks out here, they ain't slick and whatnot. But I think that women are sloppier than men and whatnot. But I think that they're smarter because niggas move in a different way. And that's all it is. Niggas move in a different way. Niggas just
you know what? I
they don't
think men
frequent
and
a lot of
women
the same places and shit.
cheat for different reasons.
We know this.
Yeah, that's just a fact.
So what's the reason that a man cheats?
Get his dick wet.
What's the reason the woman cheats?
Not feelings, but
I hate that shit.
I said
Don't
not.
dance. Don't dance. There's
not.
no beat on right now. Don't dance. Don't dance.
There's always a beat going on. Don't you?
No.
Don't you hear the pounding of the locker?
That was a good one. I like that one. That was a good one. I can appreciate that.
This right here. This right here.
Let me see. What does it say?
That's
right
factual.
What does it say? What does it say? I missed it. It says
women sex who they want.
Mm-hmm.
Men sex who they can.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been.
But men marry who they want.
Mm-hmm.
Women marry who they can.
That is the fucking truest statement in the history of the world. So guess what, ladies? After you out here sowing your nasty, after you here sowing your nasty fucking body done butt poundage, fucking royal oats and shit like that, letting Tom, Dick, and Harry squeeze off on your back and shit, and you know what I'm saying, and do all types of crazy shit to you, and you still gotta be somebody's fucking wife.
No, you want to be.
Huh?
Want to be.
Possible.
Or you
They
still
wanna
want to be somebody's wife. Ain't that? But I don't understand.
Maybe.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong to say you should either hoe or housewife?
Huh?
You should either hoe or housewife? Because here's the deal.
Well,
if you should be a housewife,
first you said either. First you said either. That's what kind of confused me.
Right, either, because my thing, my
either hoe or
you
housewife.
can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
I don't believe that no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know some housewives that was hoes.
Shade.
I know quite a few housewives that was hoes.
No shade. Cardi B. No shade. Cardi B.
Well, was she a hoe?
She let you know that she was a fucking hoe.
Okay.
She was a hoe.
I'm trying to be nice, Cardi. Okay. Well, okay.
And that's what I say. And I mean this in the most respectful manner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because hoes are to be respected in the respectful manner.
You know, you give a bitch some kind of respect.
I I cannot.
God damn, man.
I'm sorry. My inner Southern pimp came out.
No, you can
it's just, you know, me and my Tourette's and shit.
Nah, I respect the
You know,
bitch.
but no, I mean, I can't say that because there's a lot of fucking women who've been considered hoes who, and many of them in actuality were fucking hoes who are now wives.
Is hoe attached to body count?
Some of them think they hoe took it.
So okay, so
that was another thing we supposed to talk about body counts.
Because I know we have to stay on the schedule.
Yeah.
Let's
talk hoe for a second.
what exactly would you two consider a hoe? So you were asking, would hoe be attached to body count?
Yes, that's what I'm wondering.
Right. So that's my question to you guys, because I can't define a hoe. I'm not one, never been one. You know, my husband may get a hoe, but heck, that's when he.
Hoes come in male and female form.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about women. We just talking about.
But no, wait a minute.
Right now.
All right, most.
Well, how would you two describe? Because I think a hoe and a whore is two different things.
But whores get paid.
Hoes get paid. Whores get paid. Hoes get laid.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Okay.
Simple as that.
So whores do it for the money.
Yes.
Hoes do it for the dick.
They do it in some aspects. They do it just because that's their way of. They feel as if they're getting affection through that. They feel as if they're getting love through that. They getting that attention.
So is it body count? Is it body count?
That definitely plays a motherfucking part.
It does play a part or whatnot. But also, okay, let's just say that her body count ain't vicious. Let's just say that, you know what I'm saying?
That she just do a lot for a little.
The body count ain't crazy, but let's say
what's a crazy body count?
For a woman?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the $1 million question right now.
Anything.
What's a crazy body count for a woman?
Anything over 40 is obsessive. Anything over 40 is obsessive.
That shit is worn out if you hit.
Damn, that's 85% for you. Anything over 40, that's a nice body count.
No Kegel is gonna work there.
You don't
Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Cause I know somebody got that over that and they know what
you don't think so.
That snapback.
So what's your whole all right, put it like this. Okay, put it like this. You start having all right. Let's just say the typical woman start having sex when she's. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's say the first time she got some dick when she was 17. Okay.
Yo, why you say? Don't say it.
17. All right. I'm sorry. That's
me.
because
You go home and kill that little nigga right
now.
now.
No, that's because this nigga is these.
But yeah, this is
this nigga playing shot.
Let's say 18. Let's just say 18.
This was RDot's last episode of the podcast. He got locked up for life.
That's because you standing at home with a shotgun and a chastity belt. You know what I'm saying? Like nah, nigga, this ain't happening.
I don't have a shotgun.
But see,
all yours.
Yo, man, it could be cops listening. You don't know my shit legal, nothing. But see, wait a minute. All right.
Shit! He finished, boy.
So let's get back on track.
So
say she's 18. No, 19. Right. Just say 19. We're gonna go 2 years.
Nigga, I just
no. Please, just from.
No, because hoism starts at 19. Let's say 18.
Hoism starts early, unfortunately.
All right, so let's just say they fucking at 18. Okay. Let's just say she got 10 dicks a year, every year.
That's a lot.
10 dicks in 1 year?
10 dicks a year.
10 dicks in 1 year?
10 dicks a year for the next...
She's a whore.
She's a
hoe. She's a hoe.
You said what? You said you tried. She said she's struggling to get 1 dick a year. I can't fuck with Kelly. Oh no, but that's the difference. But that's the difference between you and hoes. You know what I'm saying? Hoes, you know what I'm saying? It's out there. They wait for. So okay, let's say 10 years. 10 years.
That's 100 bodies.
So basically, they just fucking whatever comes.
But I'm gonna be honest. Listen,
so let's say
she got 2 years of 10 dicks a year. She's a hoe. In my book, I'm sorry.
Two.
That's almost a nigga a month. That's almost a nigga a month.
That's what I'm saying.
She's a hoe.
All right, so by the time she's 21, she got.
I I mean, you know what?
She got
No,
20.
is.
She got 30 dicks underneath her belt by the time she's 21. 30 dicks by the time she's 21. Now just imagine a chick, let's just say most hoes, with the prospective age of a regular hoe is, I'd say 24 to maybe 29. That's like the young hoe. After that, you know what I mean, it's a little bit more seasoned, and she's more of a, you know, she's
Was she a middle-aged hoe?
yo, not a middle-aged hoe, but no, she's not. I think that women after 30 and 32, I honestly think that at that point in the age and whatnot, it wipes away some of the hoism. So therefore, now that they're like, they are.
If they still catching at least 10 bodies a year, how?
Because I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter that much because
if a woman is this, and this is my personal perspective,
Mm-hmm.
because I ain't gonna say a woman isn't supposed to have her needs taken care of.
Right,
just
right.
like a man ain't supposed to be. We supposed to have our needs taken care of.
All right, everybody,
and
wrap
if
this
she's
up.
single,
Like, have dedicated.
if she's single, you know, it's just.
if you got dedicated dick,
I mean,
Yeah,
you
she
just
got
have
that-
a friend with a benefit that way you keep your
Yeah.
body.
right, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Dedicated dick actually is the shield for hoism.
Personally,
But put it like this,
if a woman, personally, this is just my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
If a woman
Does
is,
that keep you from
if
being a hoe?
she has,
Is that what you're saying?
Dedicated dick?
Yeah.
if she's
if you got 3 dedicated dicks and they all get circulation, you a hoe.
Okay.
Yeah,
But you just
yeah.
had one.
But if you got one dedicated, let's say you got, because most women don't have just one dedicated dick. They got 2 dedicated dicks. Now the 2 dedicated dick thing is iffy. Because if you get 2 dedicated dicks, and let's say once every quarter, you stumble across a new dick. So that's 3 dicks.
Once every quarter.
Now, it depends on how much the other 2 is busting her ass. Let's say the other 2 fuck 8 times a month. Respectively. Every
that's
other
16 times a month.
at 16 times a month
She
from
getting the guts beat up.
from 2 dicks. Okay? So let's say that happens.
So she get dick more than half a month.
Then she go on vacation once
And
a
get some
quarter
vacation dick.
and get vacation dick, and she out there for
Yes, stop.
4 or 5 days. Now here's the deal though. Women
Wait
a minute, here we go though.
For lead.
Women ain't fucking slick. Women go to fuck out there, and sometimes vacation dick don't just be one dick. Sometimes vacation dick might be she fucked a nigga on Tuesday and Thursday, and then fucked another nigga on Monday and Wednesday.
Wow.
And then a whole nother nigga on Friday.
And that's my whole point.
Wow.
So if she did that, she kept her body count low, but she a hoe.
And the crazy shit is they expect for us to do that. We sometimes be wishing to do that, but y'all fuck around and do that.
I mean, am I wrong? Does that?
I'm not saying you per se, but I'm saying
Oh,
women
no, I
in
thought you
general,
were talking about me, so.
Why she hit the Chris
Wait a
Rock?
minute.
Well, he ain't talking about me. Smack her with a dick. Smack her with a dick. Smack her with a dick. He ain't talking about me. But yo, but that's what I'm getting at though. So we can close it on. I think that
if she get more than 5 pipes a year, she's a hoe.
Whoa, shit! 5 new dicks a year?
If she get more than 5 a year,
Mm-hmm. What if she's had 3 men?
now if they got, you know, if 2 or 3 have time in, you know, because we always go back to what's familiar.
Yes.
Period.
So what if she has?
But if you got 2 in
niggas,
2 to 3 in regular rotation,
3 niggas,
and 2 do randoms throughout the year, you push that. You
What
put
if
that
she
home.
got? What if she got 3 niggas, and throughout the year she has sex with them over 600 times? Is she a hoe?
That's kind of. You said over 600 times.
600 times. That's
with the 3 randoms or with the
No,
3
they
regulars?
don't.
The
They-
3 regulars?
they 3 regulars.
She has too many dicks and
Yeah, she dealing with a lot of spirits.
Yo.
No,
I mean that literally. She's
every person you are physically intimate with, you take some of their energy with you.
Right.
So if you're talking about that number, that's a lot of spirit to be inside of her,
That's
and then
some
that's a
crazy
lot of
gumbo.
spirit to put out.
There's some of these bitches should be zombies if that's the case.
That's some crazy
If they
gumbo.
it's a bunch of fucking corpses walking around if the spirit is gone. It is a lot of corpses walking around. Let me get into a topic real quick. Let me ask y'all a question real quick.
What up?
We got 10 minutes on this topic.
All right,
I'm gonna keep track of time.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do black women?
Because you closer now.
Do black women respect the station of a black man?
Now, we were talking about this earlier.
Yes.
Please
elaborate
on that question so that we don't matrix it.
When I say station, I mean, let's say the married black women. Do you respect the position of your man in the household as not only the provider, the protector, the disciplinarian, the just old-fashioned style what a man is supposed to bring to the table? Let's start off with that. Women, do you feel like black women respect that? When you see a black marriage nowadays, do you see the black wife being respective of her husband? Nigga. Kellie Q's faces. I can't wait. You know what I'm gonna do? I think that
this has
for
on the page.
For episode 100, when we get there, I'm going to take the faces of Kellie that Kellie Q makes when I ask questions, and I'm gonna collage them all into one YouTube video or whatnot. It's gonna be the most classic shit you've ever seen. It's gonna be
both faces.
Huh?
You gotta do both faces.
But no.
I know my faces sometimes.
That too. I think I'm just
Leo. We're gonna title it Leo faces.
I'm gonna have like 30 minutes just of Mr. Know-It-All podcast reactions. That's what I want to do. I'm definitely on that. Go ahead. No, she's still doing it.
So we're going to play both sides of it because there's Kellie's answer,
right,
which by no means is associated with every other black woman on this earth.
Okay.
I could just tell you what I see.
Okay.
From someone whose father wrote in their photo album the names of the people in the photo album.
Right.
So, the photo album is listed as the Quinton family.
Okay.
Joey, a.k.a. the provider. Belinda, a.k.a. the protector.
Okay.
Kellie, the kid.
Right.
So coming from
the short one.
Smurfette wasn't out before I was born. So.
These photos, they was in black and white before people smiled. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I've said this once today, and I'll say it again. You can kiss my leg.
Go ahead.
Slide the ass with somebody be kissing.
It takes years. So anyway, coming from a situation where the father saw himself as the protector, as the provider.
Right.
That is what he called himself. That was, no matter what was going on, there were plenty of times where my dad was out of work.
Right.
He still was the provider for the house. He still made a way out of no way.
Right,
yes, mom went to work. If he wasn't working, then they didn't have to worry about daycare because then I stayed with him.
Right.
You know, it was a partnership. They both held down what they had to do for the family. And I saw that not only in my household, but my mother is one of 10.
Okay.
And most are sisters.
Right.
Okay. We have my uncle Chris. He has 3 kids, a wife and an ex-wife. Held it down for his family.
Right.
My uncle Clark, who was married to my aunt, owned his own barbershop, held it down for his family, and she had 2 children before they got married.
Okay.
Those were his sons.
Right.
He raised them. They didn't call him Mr. Clark. They didn't call him Pop Clark. They called him Dad.
Okay.
Because that's who they knew as their father.
So we know the respect all the way around the board, especially for other people. So,
like I said, I think it comes from the situation that you were raised in.
Right.
and the relationships that you saw.
You witnessed.
And you
That
saying
you
that
witnessed.
you saying that you could see the black woman's, you could see the black woman essentially
Growing up.
adhere to what what the station that the black man put forth.
My aunt had a job.
Mm-hmm.
I had a job.
Right.
I mean, my mom had a job.
Right.
But nonetheless,
I said, yeah, you was speaking cotton early.
that's whack. But
They should have ride that dinosaur to work every day.
and I still never cried over a nigga
Yes.
in the shower.
Sorry, though.
And now we punching live.
I said that brontosaurus you lost. That's different.
It's all right. You're not the daddy. You're not the daddy. It's all good.
Go ahead. So
Not
what
the
you said?
mom. But coming from the relationships I saw growing up,
Right.
I saw black women honoring their men, being partners with their men to take care of the family.
Boom. All right.
However,
oh shit.
However, there's always a however.
Right.
Then you break down maybe a generation or two under that,
Right.
where people are getting pregnant teenagery.
Mm-hmm.
So no, they can't have a father, like a husband, over the house when you're 16. You're still under the house of your father. So when you move out of your father's house,
right,
and you have a child, and you're not moving in with your boyfriend, you're not moving in with your fiance, you're not moving with your husband, you're taking care of you and your child. So now you're holding it down.
Okay.
So now that child is seeing mom hold everything down. Now, if you're lucky, the father's still involved in the child's life.
Right.
But we know what we know, that I'll say, be generous and say 75% of the time, they're not.
So let me ask you
So now the child is growing up, seeing mom handle everything.
See, that's why.
And if that's a girl,
right,
then she's not worried about no man taking care of her.
Understood. I
because
got what
my
you're
mom
saying.
took care of herself. I could take care of myself.
But the problem is that in that situation, we look at it as not only revisionist history, we look at it as perception is reality. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks because like we'll have even in my household, okay, we'll have a discussion about it and whatnot, and this is something that I even talk to my wife about. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Now our kids are a little older; they're getting older, and they can start to understand certain things. And my wife is vocal about, you know what I mean? Like when Santa Claus went out the window, it was understood about, hey, look, guess what? Them fucking $400 sneakers, that fucking PlayStation 5 or whatnot, this is something that we got for you. So what happens is that...
That's right, our pockets.
Right, exactly. But this is the thing. I say, she's the shopper. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into... I fucking hate shopping, period.
That's the women's thing. That's
right. So
I don't want to say it's women's thing, but
Right.
in some aspect, for real, the gift giving, the nurturing parts are things that are
understood.
What I want to say...
Hold on, before you go, let me finish this point. In the midst of all of this, the reason why I bring this topic up is because what happens is that when they were a little younger, I used to find issue in the fact that when something was given to them, it was, oh, thank you, mom. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? And it's one of them things where I say, yeah, the effort in the situation, or the thoughtfulness, or to try to understand, or asking what you want, or getting the list from Santa, you know what I mean? All this, that, and the third. Yes, this goes into that role, whatnot, because you're right, it is a
motherfucker,
lot.
I bust my ass to earn the motherfucking money to pay for that
And
shit.
that's my whole thing.
Little bit.
Or
Fuck you mean?
But you don't understand what arrangement, and you can't expect kids to understand the arrangement. Only thing that you can expect is, as they get older,
what they see on face value.
Right, exactly, because the understanding needs to come down the pike later on.
That
Sometimes,
we gave you this gift.
but sometimes black women have, and I've seen it before with other black women, they have a problem with understanding a man's station when it comes to this. So therefore, when I say something along the lines of like when Don would say something like, I I need some new cleats. Can you ask mom to give me some cleats? I'm like, why would I ask your mother? Because I think that what
Y'all
happens
hate
is,
that shit, y'all.
you know, but I'm telling you,
know what?
no, I'm gonna tell
Ask
you.
me
about something. Like, motherfucker, what the fuck?
I think he
I'm not
understands
your-
that.
Now he does, but
I think he
at that age
understands,
he
right.
was, he
No.
didn't.
But
No, they didn't. You don't.
as the kid that always asked my mom, I asked my dad to ask my mom stuff. Because it was. I knew that he had the money.
Right.
But I knew she went and did the shopping.
See, you understood that.
Yeah.
Most of this generation don't understand none of that shit.
Right, right.
None of that shit.
No.
At all.
My son
Because
probably
even the same token,
because he
I
just think the
I,
money.
I've dealt with that at times with, and
Yeah.
even to this day, my 10-year-old, you know, it's dad. Can you ask mommy? You just called me dad,
Right, right.
meaning I'm not your peer. I'm
Yeah.
not your sibling. I'm your parent.
Do you know how long
Don't
it takes?
fucking ask me to
Right.
ask your goddamn mammy for something.
But the problem-
Bitch, I'm supposed to be head of the fucking household. What is wrong with you?
But the problem
You know what I mean?
is that they don't.
It's frustrating because they don't see that.
They
Now
don't
it's
see the
wrong.
relationship that you have with each other. They just see that you are the two parental units. And what happens is that when they see one,
And that is
They go to them first.
right, they look, they like, oh, well, she the one that always get it for me, or he the one that always gets it, so
but
I'm
that
going to him.
also goes back to the images that you, as Shannon and Keith, saw growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel what I'm saying? Is that
Well, the
if
images,
you see
the images that
if you
Shannon and
saw-
Keith saw growing up was a woman doing the shit by herself.
exactly.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
didn't see right now you guys are developing a beautiful image for your children
You're right.
to implement
Right,
because you're showing them a partnership.
Yeah.
And I know
Yeah.
talking to Shannon herself saying that she had to learn
Yes.
how to get there.
Yeah. And no, it takes
Because,
time.
you know, right.
It takes time.
So I'm coming from somewhere where even though my mom gave a very strong, you know, if he's not here, I can still hold it down by myself image, but he's here.
Right.
I still saw one part of that.
Right.
I know my dad, I know they partnered in taking care of me, doing whatever they had to do to make sure that
Right.
I had. But I also saw independent mom.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, and listen, it's nothing taken
Yeah.
away from that, but I think that
Like I'm at the point because you know.
I think that certain things just need to be said. It has to be driven home. See, me, I am like things change for me is because I have a passive aggressive nature when it comes to a lot of things. So when I get tired of certain when I get tired of certain shit, all of that passive aggressiveness becomes now aggressive aggressiveness. And when I speak, it is so straightforward to the point. It's almost like, damn, why are you blowing up like this? It's not me blowing up. It's you getting sick. I'm getting sick and tired of you motherfuckers disregarding my station. And you know what I'm saying? And I think that it stems from, and I think this is tougher for black women to learn because of our conditions growing up. You know what I'm saying? Of black men and black women, the generation before us, a lot of us really was in single parent households.
Yeah.
So therefore, what happens is that we have a different frame of mind when it comes to things.
You can only work from what you've seen.
Absolutely. So, but
It's hard trying to teach a structure that you didn't grow up in.
Absolutely.
But I think
it's like your children are growing watching this.
I believe at least with our generation, even for us those who didn't have both parents in the household,
right,
we still had at least a friend or so.
They had
a neighbor or so. So we got to see that.
Right, right.
So we got to understand. Even if it wasn't healthy, I had my best friend across the street. Him and his mom, they was together, and mom ended up walking around and getting strung out on crack. While dad was, So they both was there, and then after a while, mom was gone. Dad was still there, but dad worked at the graveyard on the graveyard shift.
I want to say, growing up, we got to see the Cosby Show. We got to see our families, mother and father, represented. We got to see family matters.
Right.
You know, what's pissing me off right now is that we can't have that anymore. It's like the shows that are coming out that are around black families.
Yeah.
Like outside of
Blackish?
Outside of Blackish.
Right.
And there's a show on Netflix called Family Reunion.
Yeah.
Every show, it seems like,
bunch of drama,
has one or the other.
But you know why though, Kelly? Because now what we do
I was like, why does Keenan have to have a dead wife?
Because we're
why
catering.
Can't he have a wife?
We are catering that. Now it went from
Jamie Foxx is on the show where his daughter is coming to live with him.
Yes.
Because her brother died.
But listen.
That's their show. The Jamie Foxx show that's ready to come out. That's about
yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Keenan's show is like that too. Keenan's wife died.
What y'all have to understand is that
so now it's him and his brother and his father-in-law raising his two daughters.
They are literally taking the condition that, and we gonna close out on this and move on to the next topic. But they're literally taking the black condition that we didn't have a choice, and they're using it as almost leverage to I don't even want to say push an agenda. I want to say to try to spread their message of equality for everything. It's almost like the what you know what I mean, the identifying thing, you know what I mean, with the LGBTQ community and all that. I'm real rap. It comes down to they want to show it's a broad span of everything, but you don't understand. A lot of our mishaps and our fucked upness comes from the pain that we. And this is one thing, and this is the reason why I say that before a person not of color or somebody that didn't come from this situation steps into this realm and tries to make this a deal in order to make a message to the world, you have to fully understand it. It's fucked up out. It's people that's fucked up out here because of how they grew up, single parent households. And now what you're doing is you're saying, okay, we're going to show a situation in which that there was a full black family, but one of them is dead now. So now we're going to show a single black family again anyway. And I just think it's fucked up.
And what's irking me about Keenan's show, which, I mean, it's kind of a corny show, but it's sweet. So I accept it. I like it.
Right.
And the two little girls that play his daughter actually were like little internet stars because they were saying very positive stuff online. Like, once I saw them, I was like, okay, I remember who they are.
Right.
Is that, why does everybody now have to be biracial?
Oh, that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic.
And we'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there.
We'll leave it there. But it's like.
But you know what? Let me segue in the midst of that whole thing, right?
And not saying I don't have biracial family.
No.
Everybody got biracial family.
We get it.
I'm biracial.
But it's like now.
I'm fucking biracial.
But it's now like that's the bandwagon.
But still, when you see me,
everybody's on.
It's a fad, and I don't even want to do that. But we'll talk about that later on.
My thing, but on another day.
But here we go. This is something. So today I click on my favorite podcast, and
David, this part is for you.
They've been calling these guys the Toxic Avengers. They've been calling these guys the fucking tag team misogynistic champion. That's what they call them. They call these niggas
the tag team misogynistic champions.
They call these niggas the misogynistics.
That sounds like a fucking 70s R&B group.
Yeah, that's the whole. That's the point. That's the point. They call them misogynistic. Because guess who the members of this group are? Joe Budden and Kevin Samuels. So, Kevin Samuels made his way to the Joe Budden podcast. Kevin Samuels made his way over to the Joe Budden podcast. It's something we talk about Kevin Samuels every week. Because I just feel like he's the most interesting dude out right now.
No, we talk about Joe Budden and we talk about Joe Rogan every week.
Now, I ain't talking about Joe Rogan in a while.
Rogan.
His name hasn't been missing.
No. Joe Rogan just been rich and he doing whatever Joe Rogan do. But so Kevin Samuels gets on it and he says, like, when I tell y'all, like, even if you hate Kevin Samuels, you have to watch this, listen to it, whatever, because he's saying some very, very profound things. And something that he said on there that as soon as I mentioned it to Kellie,
Something that you told me.
as soon as I mentioned it to Kellie, she actually,
Hey.
you know, come on, Billie Holiday, let me get the message
All
out.
night long.
Anyway.
First of all, that's Teddy Pendergrass.
Alright, I know, but I can't get the Teddy
I
P.
mean, I'm just saying.
But the first, so when
Don't say that.
he said something that was very, very profound to me, and as soon as I mentioned it to Kellie, she automatically combated it. She was like, "Oh no, that ain't true. This and the third." Here's my question:
I sure did.
because of the transfer, because of the transfer in power, and a lot of things that we were talking about, there was at a time there was a systematic plot by the government. And I believe this wholeheartedly.
Destroy the black family.
Destroy the black. We remember that with the crack. The crack.
First of all, the
actually
whole
was
point
before
of
crack.
the
It was before
government
crack.
is to destroy the black family.
It was.
All right,
It was before crack.
All right, but
To
let's
this
just
moment.
listen. Let me finish. But the crack epidemic and all that shit was a part of it. Let's just scrap that.
That was
portion.
never. That was
Let's
never
just scrap
level.
that portion of it. But also, what people don't realize is that government assistance, fucking, different things in order to try to leave the black family dependent weakened and dependent upon a system that wasn't for them. Now, mind you, this is
Hell,
before.
the country wasn't for him, but go ahead.
This is before any black man was taken away. So here we go. So now the difference is now what happened was it drove the black family apart. Okay? Then what happened is that after the black family was driven apart, you still had things like public assistance. You still had all these things that were in favor of the black woman who had a child to raise on her own now. Then, let's skip to next generation. What he was saying was, guess what? When the black woman had the opportunity to now choose a mate and to have these things go in her favor, she chose the money over the man. Do you believe that black women, I'm sorry, this is a black woman show, but I have to ask these questions. You believe that black women prefer money over the potential of their black man?
I have to answer like Kellie.
All right, answer like Kellie.
I can't answer for every black woman.
Answer for yourself first. Go
I
ahead.
can answer for myself
Right.
that no, I do not value the money over the man.
Mm-hmm.
I do not look. I don't stand on he has potential either. Like, I'm not worried about his potential, but if I see...
Why would you be worried about his potential? I don't understand that.
Because everybody has potential.
Mm-mm.
What you do with your potential.
Everybody doesn't have potential.
Everybody has potential. I believe...
Everyone does
believe-
have some kind of potential.
Everybody has the potential to have potential, but everybody doesn't have potential. You know what I'm saying? That's like...
Here's the thing. You have people... Like, I could meet a man today. He could talk a good game.
Yes.
He has the potential to be something well in his life.
Right.
Maybe something good in his life.
Right.
Maybe something good in my life.
Okay.
But if I don't see you fostering that potential
And that's my point.
and working towards something,
Then he just has potential to have
then
potential.
you are just
Right. He has potential
you're
to
a
have
lump
potential.
of a clay. You're a lump of a clay that I don't have time to mold.
And that's my whole
because
point.
I'm sitting here trying to mold myself.
Okay.
I'm sitting here trying to do big things in my life.
Okay.
So if you're trying to do big things in your life and I'm trying to do big things in my life, then we can help each other. But if you're just...
Right. Understood. But
Can I throw a post in there? I'm sorry. Can I throw a post?
But wait a minute, because we moving away from what I was talking about though. Because I still want, I'm still trying to figure out, because you tried to matrix me for a second. Do black women prefer money over the potential of the black man? You gave me the potential of potential. I'm gonna fuck about.
I said,
because everybody
answering as Kellie.
2 legs as a grown man that is able-bodied is potential. But for real rap, that's potential. But if the nigga is out here making money, striving to do something, then that's
he's more valuable.
That's a different type of potential.
Because so much more valuable.
Right, but that's a different type of potential.
And
that nigga has the
especially if he
potential.
knows something.
That has the potential in order to make something happen. He doesn't have potential to have potential. He's using his potential in order to make something of it. He's moving forward. So therefore, so let's get past the first part of just being a man, and let's talk about the nigga that's actually trying to make something happen.
Right.
If a nigga popped up and was like, listen, Fuck all this potential shit. Come with me. You know what I'm saying? I got this. I'm worth 20 million.
Nigga, if you got a
you know
plan,
what I'm saying?
let's
What's
make
up?
it happen. If you got a plan, let's make it happen.
I'm talking about the nigga that pop up with the money already.
I'm not worried about his money.
All right, so that's
because just like he can give me his money,
right?
He could take that shit away.
Then you differ from 98% of every woman on the face of the fucking earth. And if anybody's then
look, you already know that.
And any woman that listens to this podcast, I want you to please write in and prove me wrong, because I am telling you this for a fact. Women. And then listen, this ain't the opinion of RDot Ryder or the Diva Kellie Q. This is Mr. Know-It-All's opinion. 98% of women on earth that have not been through the fire, have not seen that type of struggle or the comeuppance of a man in a certain aspect, guess what? You will take the money over the man and his potential 98? And anything he can do. 98%.
That's a kind of high percentage.
That might be low, my nigga. That might be low.
I'm trying to formulate this to where.
Yeah, that's not so much his number. His number. Yeah, his number is his number. I just say
it's because it's an option.
Women that value a relationship in a man are not worried about his money. A woman that can still do for herself, but
I don't believe that at all.
Not so much, and I'm like I said, in this particular conversation, I am only speaking
right for
Kellie. I cannot speak for the other black women in my life, let alone the world. But if you see someone making moves and it doesn't motivate you to make your own moves, then stay away from that man.
Absolutely.
Stay away from that man, or stay away from that woman.
I agree with that.
Okay. But on the same, because we have, we all have things we want to do in our lives.
Right.
And sometimes it just takes that right connection in your life to motivate or light that fire in you.
What does it all mean, Basil? Listen, this is not. I understand exactly what you're saying. I really do. Here's the deal. Here's what I'm talking about. I was trying
to make sure I didn't matrix.
No.
Because I got called out.
No, you explained.
The question from last week.
Yeah.
The book of questions.
Yeah.
I was told that.
You did.
I was told that
you danced. He called you out when you did it. He said you was dancing and you was dancing in.
I was told that the one thing that I wouldn't be able to give up would be.
What would be what?
Matrixing.
Matrixing. Yeah. He said this nigga.
I was called. We had somebody from the fan page actually call me on my phone because this is family, and was like, "Yo, it's like you wouldn't be able. Your addiction is matrixing motherfucker."
I can understand that.
They were I was listening answer the damn question.
Yeah.
And that is what you could not.
But see, that's what
your
it is.
addiction.
But you good at the rope-a-dope. You good, hit a nigga with the loop. But my thing is that
I love Muhammad Ali.
All in all, though, like I said before, the reason why I said that. Okay, so when you said that you didn't agree, right, and you was like, my number might be too high. Here's the reason why I'm gonna prove to you why my number is exactly correct, right? All right. I think we feed a little bit too much credibility, not even credibility, just too much credit into what we feel as far as a relationship goes. Chris Rock says something in one of his comedy specials a long time ago.
What, 4 figure boy, do I hear that?
He said that too. He said that shit too. But the one of the things that he did, one thing that he did say, it rings as loud and as clear as anything that I've ever heard. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny to say that now. Mind you, this doesn't go for everybody. He said, as a man is only as faithful as his options. Okay? And it was funny. It was funny as hell, right? When he said it, it was like, nigga, you draw it. Okay, but let
But
me
that
finish.
shit's the honest to God
Okay,
truth.
so listen to what I'm about to
I've
say.
been told that.
Listen to
I'm gonna express why.
No,
me,
wait.
a person who-
Let me finish, because this is important. This is important because that's not what I'm talking about. I don't want to talk about it because we're gonna go to a whole nother topic.
We
Okay.
got 5
A man, right? A man is only favors out, but I'm going to say scratch that part. A person is only as faithful as their options. Okay, so when you give a woman,
or what they're focused on.
exactly. When you give a woman an option, if you would give her the option, the problem with it is women will say, I'm a ride or die because that's what they've had to be. Not because they had the option not to be that. And like I said before, you put 98% of these women in front of the option in order to choose the bag over the man's potential. They're fucking taking it. Just like you put 98% of, you put a nigga in front of 15 women that's ready to give him all types of pleasures. And nobody ever find out. 98% of these niggas is diving right the fuck in. Because it's human nature.
And the fucked up thing, as a man, I'll agree with the 98% of the niggas, while I won't agree with the 98% of the women.
Why?
Why?
And I'm not talking about sexual. No,
Why?
don't lead it back to sexual, because that's not what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna explain.
Why?
I had a grandma who fucked up.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
My grandmother.
Right.
I love her. Rest in peace to her. She had 7 children.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Only 3 was from her husband.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I was raised in the house with my grandmother, my grandfather. And now, as young as I remember, I remember them sleeping in separate rooms. But Morris Sonny Hankerson
Okay.
is who initially taught me how to be a man. He also instilled in me, a man ain't a man unless he can take care of himself and his household. Now, he didn't work because he had a medical discharge from the military.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But he still
But
had that house
my grandma didn't technically have to work either, because the house that they lived in, my grandfather's grandfather built that house and the other house on that lot, in that property, in that yard. Right? My grandma volunteered at the VA hospital. She volunteered at AMVETS.
Right.
And she volunteered at other clinics and other things to bring other things
Okay.
to the table.
Right.
My grandfather worked and he ain't have to. Went around the corner just to work at the motherfucking mechanic shop. As you said, I seen 2 partners who had their issues, had their disagreements. My mother is not one of his children, his biological children.
Okay.
I didn't know until damn near before that man passed that he wasn't my biological grandfather.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
My youngest aunt, I didn't know until almost around the same time that she wasn't even his fucking daughter. He couldn't, and that was his baby fucking girl.
So, my question is
When
that
he was born, my grandmother still held down shit.
But what is, see, I think that we get
Because I've seen women who...
Wait,
I'm finna bring it
up.
around. I'm finna bring it around.
Okay.
I'm finna bring it around for you.
All right.
All right? I've seen women who've held down the family.
Yeah.
But guess what? Them 2, no matter what their issues, they stayed together till the end.
That's not what I'm talking about.
No, listen.
Yeah.
They stayed together, so it showed me she could have said fuck him and just collected the check or whatever the hell and not needed him in the picture.
That's easy. I understand what you're saying. I get no. I understand what you're saying. I just think that you're missing the point.
There are women who prefer that man than that money. And I think it's a lot more than just 98.
See, my thing is that, all right, so here we go, because we're going to close this out and whatnot, move on to the next thing.
I forgot what I was
See, right, so listen. To sum this up, the reason why I say this, you know what I'm saying, with such conviction and whatnot is because I use this I use certain points as, and I don't. This is a controlless experiment when I say these things. There's no litmus test because every situation is completely and utterly individualized. The only problem that comes down to it is that the reason why I say it so steadfast and so solidly is because I'm looking at it from one cue to another. When I say to myself, okay, remember when I went on a short rant about the options. You know what I'm saying? And I said, okay, this is an these are options. But listen. These are options that are given. Now here's the deal. If there are other things, remember when I said about women that don't know anything but the struggle, know how it is to be a ride or die, and know what it means to do ride or die shit. Just like men do, because we've been conditioned in that realm. But when I say to myself, and I'm not saying I can't speak for your grandmother or your grandfather. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say 98%. That's why I didn't say 100%. But listen. You don't have to.
The ride or die women have to learn how to be ride or die.
But
they're not born ride or die women.
Dude, you're given.
I'm telling you from being in the hood, from experience.
Understand it, but I don't care about any of that. Now listen, I don't care about any of that because that's not my point. My point of it is that the ride or die thing is exactly that. It's a condition of the situation. You have to be ride or die because it calls for you to be ride or die. At the end of the day,
that's something to develop.
Right, you don't have to develop anything. What I'm saying is that if you give
survival instinct.
Right.
You have to learn how to survive.
But if you give somebody that doesn't have, these aren't even things, the trauma, the trauma's not on the table.
If you're a ride or die for somebody, you have to know that they're a ride or die for you.
Right. I'm not even talking about that. The trauma's not on the table.
That's not a guarantee.
The trauma's not on the table. What I'm saying is that a man's, let's just say, nobody ever had any kids. Nobody ever had any responsibilities in the situation. They just liked each other or loved each other and were thinking about building something together. Somebody comes in and say, hey, look, I'm going to take you away from here. I'm going to get you this bread, this, that, and the third. He can't measure up to his potential. Whatever she feels it is, can't measure up to the money that this man is providing. And 98 out of 100 women will leave this nigga to go where the money is. Period.
I think
that's how I feel.
And I think you need to really break that down in generations, Joe.
Man, fuck
this newer generation.
Nope,
I'll agree with you.
I'm not.
This new generation, I'll agree with you.
Yo,
if you look at women,
it
was even back in the day.
Some of the movies that represent stuff from the 50s and 60s.
Bridgerton.
And you watch.
Bridgerton was about
and that's why I say look at the generations, because that shit is what led to what we are now.
No.
But I'm saying
it's even
more entertainment. Do you not believe that?
It was even more prevalent back then.
That these people, like the people that are portrayed in the movies from the 50s, even if the movie was made in the 90s and is representing the 50s, because this is some shit that would happen, they be with some ugly ass niggas.
Yeah.
Because
he
has stability.
Bridgerton, let's talk about
financial stability.
Bridgerton, let's talk about this for 1 second and whatnot. When we talk about arranged marriages, this is the reason why I say it was even more raw back then than it is now. This ain't a new thing. Like, you motherfuckers are walking here and pick a 14-year-old girl to get married to, and the more high status you were, the more of a prize you were.
What's her name?
It was about your family's name. Yeah. It was about who you were going to get. They used to put, and you didn't have a fucking choice.
Now, we married.
You didn't have a choice in order to do that.
They married for class status.
And my thing is that one thing I can tell y'all about marriage, regardless if we want to believe it or not, it is a fucking business agreement.
I'll agree.
And if you can't agree to do business, if you don't like being around somebody, if you don't like watching TV with them, if you don't like fucking, if you don't like eating meals with them, marriage ain't for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But let's pass that point.
I think
it's a business agreement.
I think the whole thing with that is that so many people walk into young, dumb, and blind, walking into marriage, thinking that it's just me and my best friend against the world. But if you have not seen this person through
their worst,
winter, spring, summer, fall,
right,
their worst, their best, their in between. If you have not had a discussion about, and these, I will say, recently discussions, I've seen these discussions happen, of what do you think? How do you think bills should be paid upon with a married couple? How? What do you know?
And there's no answer. There's no right answer for that because you don't know the household, and that's the point.
So the answer was that I can personally I answered that it could be 2 different ways.
Yep. No, it could be 6 different ways. Well, go ahead. Yeah.
Well, just on me. I was like, it could be 2 different ways.
Right.
But that leads to discussion before anyone enters into a situation.
Right.
Because now we're talking about how bills are going to be done.
Right.
How, discipline is going to be done.
Mm-hmm.
People have, children. And
you mean to tell me that if a woman didn't have to deal with any of that shit and say, listen, you gonna be my boo-boo butt cheeks, you gonna spit out some babies or whatnot, I'm gonna take care of everything, I'm gonna take care of everybody, you ain't never gotta lift a finger, we got maids, we got nannies, you got cars, you get Birkin bags, you're going to be well off or whatnot. I'm telling you right now that fuck all that discussion about how a nigga paying the bills. A woman that ain't never got to think about paying the bill, 98% out of 100 is going to take that. That's how I feel, man.
Well, I am not in that 98.
Well, that's good for you.
I only debate that because I believe it's more independent women.
Independence ain't got nothing to do. Independence ain't got nothing to do with bro. I'm telling you, independence has nothing to do with being well off.
Listen, it's some of these who don't give a fuck what you can do, what we can do, because they ain't even giving a fuck what we got between our legs.
No, see, but you put too much credence to that. If I told you, listen, if I was rich and an independent woman said she wanted to open up a club, and I said, you know what, babe? You know what I'm saying? I like you, we dating and whatnot. I got the money to help you open your club or whatever. You don't owe me nothing. I'm going to sign that shit to you. 100% of women to take that shit. Independent or not. Independent or not.
If she's smart.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know the reason why? Smart, because in the world we have to
situation because
and that's smart too. What if I said to you, look, this is ironclad and whatnot. I don't own none of this shit. You can leave me tomorrow and take this shit with me. It's gonna be legal documentation. But I bet you, and as soon as I iron it out the way that she wanted, she's gonna take it. Y'all giving too much credence into this independent bullshit. These women don't want this shit, man.
This is what I will state. Any motherfucking body who can get over, they gonna get the fuck over as quickly as they fucking can.
And that's my point.
But what I will say, what I feel, what I believe.
Right.
What I believe is, and maybe it's the genre. Yeah, this shit has been arranged. There's been a whole lot of bullshit that's been going on for fucking ever.
Yeah.
But if you pay attention, and this is just me, my view of the bigger picture.
Right.
If you would have said 70, I would agree with you. If you even said 80, I would probably agree with you. 98, I'm not agreeing with you.
Man.
And I just, because, and the crazy thing is, if you look at the wave and the way shit is going, they're starting to actually make, and this ain't no discredit to women, society is making women believe that they don't fucking need us any fucking way, bro.
Yes.
No, absolutely.
So for you to say 98%, you're feeding into the bullshit that's listen, you're feeding into the bullshit that's actually feeding them fuel.
Never said that it had anything to do with taking away men.
No.
That's my whole point. My initial
I didn't say take away.
That's exactly what you said.
I said that they don't need
that. They don't need us. What I'm telling you is that in this point, they essentially do need us. That's not what I'm talking. I'm not talking about removing men from women. What I'm talking about is the fact that if they're, and I said, choosing the money over the potential of the man. So
they still have two. They have an option of 2 men.
Yeah.
You got a good looking broke dude.
Yeah.
And a biggie looking motherfucker.
Exactly, because rich women,
they gonna take the biggie looking
women, rich women need dick, so they still gonna want to fuck. They still gonna want companionship.
But here's the thing:
a good majority,
she might take him and still fuck him.
And that's a whole different topic.
1:30, listen.
That's a whole different. That was good though. Yeah, that was good though.
Cool.
You alright?
Okay, I'm alright.
Oh, alright.
I lost my hearing in my for a second.
Alright, so check this out. All right, you were today years old when you found out blank. I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying no names, right?
No names, nigga.
Somebody that I know, homie of mine, thought that sparrows was baby pigeons. And just found out that that wasn't the
And
case.
sparrows were just birds.
No.
That they were their own.
Those sparrows was baby pigeons. Because let me ask you a question. You ever seen a baby pigeon before?
No.
Exactly.
But guess what? I never.
But
up until last summer,
yeah.
I never saw a baby squirrel.
Oh, you wildin'. Yeah, I seen baby squirrel before.
I never seen a baby squirrel.
Anything like I was all right. I remember.
I'm in animals. You know, I'm all in animals.
Yeah.
I fuck around. I love Animal Planet, Nat Geo. Wow, that's my shit.
Shannon used to think that Prince was singing "Apple Dapple You" instead of "I Would Die
I
For You."
would die for you.
Yeah,
What the fuck was she? What the fuck was she smoking?
You know my cousin.
Apple Dapple You. What?
Apple Dapple, you. What
Name,
the fuck?
name something that you thought was something else, and you was like, "Oh shit, I was a day years old when I learned that."
I can't remember exactly when I found out the real lyrics.
Yeah.
I forgot what I used to think.
Most times be songs.
Eddie Murphy just walking Penelope.
Been not looking for love in all the wrong places.
Looking for love, yeah. I don't know. I think I was like at least in my mid-20s, almost 30s when I found out the actual real lyrics. Because I was saying that shit forever wrong and cracking
Because that's
the
the
fuck
way you
up.
learned it. From Gumby, right.
Ons, dies,
Pizza.
lady.
I used to think that Michael Jackson was saying, "I'ma stand on the side of a mountainside. I'ma stand on the side of a mountainside. I'ma stand on the side of a
Mama
mountainside."
No,
Mama
mama
say.
say, mama say.
Mama-
When it's not, mama say, mama say.
What is it?
I'ma say it to you one more. Hold on, me. I guess I don't want to fuck this shit up.
Mama
No,
say,
I thought it was. I thought. Listen,
Because it's mama
and I'll
say,
be. Mama say,
Mama
mama say,
say,
mama say,
basically
mama say,
what
mama
Michael
say.
say.
Say it to the world. Listen. I found out like
I
a
just
couple
wanna
months
know.
ago. It wasn't.
I was in the car yesterday.
Mhm.
This is kind of somewhat on this level.
Right.
So I was in the car yesterday and I was playing my actual playlist on my phone.
Right.
Not my not my XM radio, not my Amazon Music, my
Your shit.
actual shit that I've downloaded over the years. And there's a group called Enchantment, which was out in the 70s. And they had a song called Forevermore. And Where Do We Go From Here?
Okay.
And I'm singing the life out of this song in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Realize you were singing the wrong lyrics.
And no, I'm singing the right lyrics. I've been singing these lyrics for years.
Right.
I just really started listening
to what you
to
were singing.
these lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I have loved this song since I was like little, since my mom actually let me put the vinyl
On
the record player. Okay?
We had to wind that
And
telegraph
I'm like
up.
this. Fuck you, nigga. I was like, why did my mom let me sing this song?
Maybe she wasn't really listening to the lyrics of it.
Girl, child. I'm singing this song. I had to stop it and play it again.
Mm-hmm.
And not sing it. Just listen.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I had no business. No right.
I used to
Singing this song.
think I didn't know.
Whatsoever.
All right, first and foremost, so I learned this. I think I figured it out later on. Okay, first and foremost, when Wu-Tang first came out, the first group that came out from Wu-Tang was the Grave Diggers. Okay, and the leader of Wu-Tang's name is RZA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It took me about 15 years to realize that RZA stood for Resurrector. It was supposed to be the
So what's
Resurrector.
Jizza?
Huh? Jizza's the genius.
Genius.
The genius,
Right.
yeah. But the RZA is like, he said it like Resurrector. He was saying like, you know,
Oh,
because
okay.
a part of the Grave Diggers. Yeah,
Resurrector.
you're right. The
Right.
Grave Diggers.
But that's when he took to that. I mean, it was always RZA. Well,
Yeah.
No, he
No,
wasn't.
it was
It was Bobby.
No,
It
it was Prince Raheem.
Prince Raheem.
Remember that
first.
shit? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh-huh.
and then RZA.
Mm.
But it wasn't. It was RZA, but it wasn't until on the Grave joint,
Right.
Grave Diggers joint,
Mhm.
that he actually can't mention that the resurrection because you never hear that in any of Wu Jones.
Now,
I'm waiting for season 2.
Oh, I got a question for you. What does DMX stand for?
Dark Man X.
Huh?
Dark Man X.
Do you not know? I bet you. I'm with all the percentages today. I bet you most people would think it's Dogman X. I swear to you, most people would think it's Dogman X, and I'm telling you, X a couple people who was around when X was out.
If I ask somebody who's at least 30 years fucking old, what the fuck does DMX stand for? And they say Dogman X, I might just slap the shit out of them. Real talk, I might just slap the shit out of them.
Yo.
Like, that's just disrespectful as fuck.
Uh-huh.
Like, that mean that's my dog. That mean resting. Oh, man.
None of y'all ever seen a baby pigeon? They're fucking disgusting.
I've seen a baby pigeon. Yeah, they're ugly as shit.
They're the ugly. That's the reason why you don't see them till they get older.
Yeah.
They don't. They.
The motherfuckers be hiding.
Pigeons age
My
great.
son and his friends is baby pigeons. Huh? Sorry.
What the hell is going on? I don't even know what's happening right now.
Remember that song, Pigeons?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. No.
Oh, I'm thinking about Scrub.
That's something else.
No, it was.
That's
it was the same music. But it was
Sporty Thieves.
Sporty
Thieves.
Yeah, yeah.
So
okay, hold on. So the song was "Where Do We Go From Here" by Enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
Just the first verse.
Right.
Here I am.
Mm-hmm.
There you are.
Mm-hmm.
We've been sitting here for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You and I catching each other's eyes and wondering if we should give it all.
Mm.
Should I just walk away with nothing to say?
Mm-hmm.
Or take a chance on both hands? Oh girl, tell me, where do we go from here? Why the hell was I singing
though? That's not bad. That's not bad because that's just whether or not he should come up and speak.
No,
it really is.
When
it really is.
Him sing it.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yo, did y'all know?
There you are.
All right, so somebody
I'm not gonna walk my ass because
you've been sitting here for so long.
We've been sitting here, not opening our motherfucking mouths because both of us is nervous as shit and don't know what the fuck to say out of our mouths.
Somebody told me that.
Finally get together to see if you and I can share a love affair to find out if we were meant to be. Should I just turn my head like nothing has been said or take a chance on your love? Oh girl.
That's
I'm just saying.
I thought it was sexual. It's not
at
sexual.
8, when you hear him sing it.
That's not bad.
No, let me tell you something. When you hear him sing it.
Man, Cardi said if it's up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's up. You know what I mean? The fuck, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's a female rape song.
Yo.
She basically saying that nigga, oh no, nigga's up now. So if it's up, then it's up, and it's up, and it's stuck. Yeah. So therefore you getting fucked. Holy shit. Here's another one, right? So I thought wait. Oh man, I forget.
I just fucked your head up with that one.
We should do that next week.
What?
What's your most misunderstood lyric?
I thought, somebody convinced me for a long time that the song "I'm Going Down" was about a chick that sucked dick when her man wasn't around.
But that was what week was it about? Rain down.
That's was that what I'm going down about?
No.
I can't. It wasn't about when her man wasn't around, but it was that she
said, "I'm going down because you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down."
Yeah.
So it sounded like she
lost.
She got without.
Yeah, she was
She was lost without.
Nah, she was
Maybe she was lost without. It was the 70s.
She was sucking another dick.
Next.
She was sucking another dick.
Next topic.
Current events. Let's go.
You know, that slightly sound like Freddie, Jason, Halloween music.
No.
Play it again. Play it again. You don't hear that?
Kelly, if I play the Halloween theme, that shit don't sound nothing like it.
Listen to like just the strings apart.
The original strings get you that far. That's it. It's the original strings. That's it.
Look at my viewpoint. The first thing I see on the table is Halloween, and then it opens up with the and I just hear it. I hear it. That'd be a good mix.
That's psycho. This stupid ass thing.
Jason or Psycho. That's not Halloween.
That's Jason.
That's Halloween.
That's Halloween. Now go back to the music.
You are tripping. That shit don't sound nothing.
Ah shit, nigga.
Oh nigga, what you doing?
What is wrong with you?
That's why I said make sure you're not tangled up.
No, the headphones.
Yeah.
He Tangolese.
It was the headphones got me.
Hold up. Yeah, like that. I don't think that. I don't think that. Hold up. All right. I don't think that shit situation was enough. Kick, coach. Kick him.
Damn. You don't hear it. How don't you hear it?
I don't hear that shit.
Now play the.
No, I'm not going to switch it back and forth.
When you listen to playback, you'll hear it.
I agree with you. It was my birthday yesterday.
Birthday.
Breaking news.
BIRF day.
Mr. Know-It-All's 38th birthday. I'm getting old in the game.
So young.
Getting old in the game. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I was born in the 1900s though, so it's different.
There is something to be said for experience.
But I'm around. You know what I'm saying. Had a good time. Wife put together a nice get together at the crib. You know what I'm saying. People came through, family came through, telling stories, laughed, we joked, we drank, we smoked, ate, drank, and smoked some more.
Mr. Know-It-All's family is just as crazy as he is.
Yeah, my whole family. Yup, the whole family.
Love it.
You are now a part of the Squid Eye because you had to meet them. And once you meet them, that's
it. It's a wrap.
Those are the family members that you can't sit next to at a funeral. Everyone, listen.
That's my cousin Sean.
Oh my gosh!
I can't, like that's my baby. That's my baby. Like we are 10 years apart.
Right.
I was born 76. He was born 86.
Right.
His mother was like my. We call each other cousins.
Right.
So sister cousins.
Right. Right.
And that's my baby. Like her baby's my baby.
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle passed away.
Yeah. Mine did too.
And my aunt, who is. First of all my mother's siblings are unfiltered.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a filter in the family.
Mm-hmm.
And she went up to speak. And she said, y'all my sisters, we've already lost, our brother, we've lost this. I want y'all to know I don't like y'all. But I love y'all. And we gotta do better.
Listen.
My cousin and I are on the side. And when we saw her walking up, we're already tapping each other. Like, what the hell is getting ready to happen?
Listen.
And when she said that, we were just like, what the just happened
listen.
here? And we're sitting like,
listen.
and his cousins, like I said, my mom is one of 10.
Right.
Just first cousins alone has to be at least 75 of us in Philly.
My uncle.
And we're like this.
My uncle passed away.
We all just looking at each other across the room like.
Yup. My uncle passed away this probably was like 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh my God.
we in the front row. Not even the front row. No, we was towards the back row of the funeral. My uncle went to a church. He would drive to Atlantic City every Sunday. He was living in Philly. And Uncle Guy, this is my grandmother's brother. Uncle Guy was a little eccentric, you know what I mean? Like
that's your great uncle?
It's my great uncle.
Ooh.
So he would
that's
drive.
Fun.
He would drive to Atlantic City every Sunday, and apparently he found the most metrosexual, flamboyant church you could ever find in your life. So. Y'all know Kaheen and my cousin Reese. So we sitting there, and he's like, "Yo," because one of the pastors came. We went there. First and foremost, we went there 2 days in a row because he had a 3-day funeral. On the third day, it was like on the third day we buried the friend. It was Uncle.
On the third day
he rested. Uncle, that was Uncle Guy though. That was just the name of the game. He was going to have a 3-day funeral.
I want a funeral like that.
We get there and we
I want a party.
So
I want y'all to party.
Day one, we had 7 more.
We sitting there, right? We sitting there the first day, and I'm looking like, all right. And then we sitting there, and I swear to you, halfway through the thing, we see the same light-skinned, tall preacher come out in a different suit. Kaheem looked at me like, yo, did this nigga just do a wardrobe change in the middle of the... Listen, when I tell you I had to get up, I had to get up and leave. I walked outside because I had tears streaming. it was the funniest shit ever. Then as soon as I come back in and whatnot, she was like...
He had an outfit on? You gonna change wardrobe again?
No. The preacher next to him changed his clothes.
Oh man hosting a war
I'm like,
show
what
and
is
shit.
yo? That's exactly.
Y'all got
Jokes
Ross in
was
here.
flying. I mean, when the jokes was flying, and then what you call it? And then Nana looking at us, she looking back and whatnot, looking at us with the eyes and whatnot. She's like, y'all better behave. I'm gonna sit up there like, I'm
Nana, I don't have much more behavior.
I'm sitting there turning red like I can't do this no more. I'm losing it. That was crazy.
You know the best thing about a family funeral
What?
is your cousin.
Yes, it always is.
It's your cousins.
It always is, because somebody's saying something stupid all the time. It's just like, you know what I mean? And it's just crazy because funerals are one of them times where you break down crying and whatnot, and then as you wipe your eyes, somebody will be like, you got a snot bubble on your chin. You be like, oh man, and next thing you know, you laughing. It's the dumbest thing in the world.
We've gotten in the habit in my family of telling anecdotes about the family member that we lost to have everybody laughing instead of crying. Like my cousin, my Aunt Beverly passed, and my cousin Shelly and my cousin Martha got up and they sung a song, and they was like, we were for her favorite nieces, and like, it's a million nieces, okay?
Right.
And I have a cousin named Shelly because me and her were born same hospital, same year, a day apart.
To Shelly and Kellie.
Shelly and Kellie. And so I was outside talking to my uncle, who was my only uncle left, and I am his favorite niece. And I was talking to him. I said, I was about to really feel some sort of way because they stood up and said that they were her favorite nieces. I said, but then I realized I'm your favorite niece, and he was like, yeah, you are. The whole family knows.
That's crazy.
That Chris's favorite niece is Kellie.
Well, guess what?
And point blank, period.
I know family members.
Let's not front on this shit.
I know family members that just don't like each other at all. So that,
I think I am really the oddball out of all of my families.
Yeah.
I'm just different, and I'm very comfortable with that.
Right.
For the longest time, I didn't understand that shit. That shit used to irritate
and that's
me.
where I need my child to get to, because I think
it's hard. Because I want my son to get that. Can I get
it's like
that too?
It's okay.
It's hard to realize that. I'm different
because of my parents.
Right.
And the music, both of my parents were very eclectic in the music that they listened to, that they showed me. The music that's on my phone, hell, I don't even know if you guys know who he is, but there's
we roll here listening
singer.
to the Beatles. Kellie came pick me up today, and when she picked me up today, right? Cause I asked her to come pick me up today. We listened to the Beatles on the way here. And she was busy trying to find her particular song. What song was you trying to find?
There's a song called Maxwell's Silverhammer.
That's the song she was trying to find. She ain't find that motherfucker, but she found another one that worked right before we got here. What was that?
That one was Get Back.
Get Back. That's right. You know what I mean? So it's understandable. But that's a good thing because you're open to so much more.
When I picked him up on Easter, the Beatles was on in the car. Here Comes the Sun was on.
He's like, what the fuck is this?
No.
He should know. Caleb should know that.
He was like, here comes the sun.
He started singing it.
Oh God. He loved my son. The one thing that I love is that he loves the Beatles just as much as I do, just as much as my dad does.
So respect.
Like for my 12th birthday, my dad got one of his friends to make me a cassette where one side was Abbey Road and the other side was Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
You said hieroglyph wrong.
I never said the word hieroglyph. Fuck you, nigga.
So let me
explain something to you real quick. Let me explain something to you real quick, you 38-year-old motherfucker. I will be 45. When you get to be my age, then you can talk.
45. You heard what
but until then,
they drew that shit on a rock and had to sketch the song on a rock and made you.
Really?
You had to play that shit.
Guess what?
You had to play that shit on one of the pianos.
I'm gonna say this one more time.
Nah, here we go. Everybody never cried in the shower. Yeah.
In 45 years. Well, 44 and some change until I become 45.
Hey, Jill.
I may have been upset over a nigga. I may have even cried over niggas.
Oh, really? Oh, now you're crying over niggas. I didn't know what you did.
I ain't never
Oh, hell no.
nobody.
Is these the ones that make you shit?
Yes.
No, they ain't the
You
one
done
that
lost
no,
somebody
that's
else.
not organic.
Black
Those,
Forest.
Yo, those are
Those
organic.
Black Forest. Fuck
those
them.
are organic. What? What? The
Them ones
organic?
that-
What?
They make my tummy turn.
See, you was talking about some. Hold up, last
No,
time
no,
she was talking about the other
I
joint.
No, it's
said-
the sugar-free ones. That's what it is. Organics is cool. The sugar-free ones make you
Yeah.
give you explosive
I said-
diarrhea.
Motherfucking organics is the shit. No, you don't like the tangerine flavor of one of them.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Nah,
Now,
it was the tangerine
like
flavor.
Haribo, I don't like the
Haribo,
taste.
yeah.
I don't like
Haribo.
the taste of Haribo at all.
Mm-hmm.
But Black Forest turns my stomach.
Man,
The organics?
Black Forest turns my stomach.
what's organic about a fucking gummy bear? Anyway,
Gummy on a regular is just some damn gelatin anyway.
So
Anyway,
I like gummy. I would like some gummy.
we at 51. What's that?
Yeah.
What we talking about now?
Dogecoin.
What's that?
You going
Dogecoin.
for Bitcoin because
It's like
Bitcoin's smart.
it's like Bitcoin
2.0.
Essentially, Dogecoin has essentially tripled, and Elon Musk was saying that it's looking, the value of it is supposed to be raising like $1.3 billion. I just bought some today and I'm up already, so it's actually a good look. You know what I mean? So if you into the
I heard it is running up real quick.
if you're into cryptocurrency and shit like that, the good thing about cryptocurrency is if you ever bitch up and you mad that you bought it, you can always get your money back. So
Okay.
that's some good shit. You know what I mean? But if you up, guess what?
Then you stuck.
And it's up and it's stuck.
Cardi.
Yo, I'm really starting to believe that that's like male rape. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga come in and he hard, and she been touching on him and he hard, and wasn't any mad, and he like, you know what, I don't wanna fuck no more. But she like, nah nigga, it's up, and it's stuck.
You stuck.
Yup. You
Right up in there.
Like a dog. You know,
Dog.
it was shit. Well, you know, dogs, they fuck around and go to the bus and they get stuck.
Yo, you ever seen that shit before?
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
A million one times. Fuck, I done had to hose my mother. Listen, I've had countless dogs. I've had to hold cold water. Cold water is usually the case, and I hate to do this, but blast some cold water on the male's nuts. That shit drop quick. Oh fuck!
Right.
Get out of here! And that cold water hit some
Ooh,
nuts.
that's a
Ain't no more
hard
up.
one.
Whoa, pause.
Sorry. They're
Really?
playing. They're playing One Gotta Go, and it's between Jay-Z's American Gangster CD and Kanye West's Graduation.
Oh, American Gangster. They gotta go. Graduation, one of the best rap albums ever.
College
But I
dropout.
love Jay-Z.
I like college dropout.
I'm not comparing Kanye albums. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that between that and American Gangster,
I think that's the one.
that's not even close to
I
me.
think that's the one rapper where I have like at least 3 or more. Like I have
I'm telling you.
Dropout, Registration.
What else was on
yeah.
Graduation?
Graduation was
Jesus Walks. Is Jesus Walk on Graduation?
mm,
Pull it up, Kelly.
I think it was.
Say what I said, huh? What am I pulling up?
Kanye's
The graduation was Testify. The Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah.
It's one of the
Good
greatest.
Morning, Champion.
Yeah, good.
Stronger, I Wonder.
It's one of the great. That's one of the
Can't
greatest.
Tell Me Nothing.
That's one of the greatest rap albums
Oh
ever,
my God,
bro.
Drunken Hot Girls.
What all was on
Drunk
Blue?
and fucking Hot Girls. That's my
It
shit.
wasn't Blueprint. It was American
You
Gangster.
said American Gangster?
Yeah.
American Gangster.
American
Success.
Gangster, Success.
Mhm.
What else?
What, on American Gangster?
Don't waste your time. Wait, with Pharrell. That was on American Gangster.
Yeah,
No.
I actually had to say
My shit
Kanye on
off
that one.
American Gangster.
All right, wait. Get
Oh
it.
my God, I don't need a Rock Boys. That was my shit.
That's
No,
cool.
yeah, that is probably the hottest joint on there.
Like I just wanted that to
That
be.
album is just not. That's not even close to that Kanye. You gotta come with something heavy for that Kanye album. That Kanye album had Barry Bonds on it.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here's another hit, Barry Bonds. Nah, fuck all that. All right, let me keep going.
Okay.
Aaron Donald got into a fight.
Who?
He's fucking
The football player.
the defensive
No.
tackle for the Rams.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's out of control. Like
they try to
just,
save his ass.
yeah, stop fighting. Unfortunately, we got a report on this shit again. A police officer kills a young man in Minnesota after a traffic stop. Shit going on camera. Are you fucking kidding me?
A trainer
And then this dumb.
mistakes her firearm for her taser, and their protocol is they're on different hips. I had an officer try to pull some bullshit. She spit, and I'm not even gonna see who this officer is, but some dumb shit she spit. First she said, "Oh, well the boy's mom is white. I don't give a fuck, cause guess what? His complexion is dark. He's a nigga." That's exactly how they looked at him. Then she said, "Oh, well you know me. When I used to draw, I had both of them on the same side." Give a damn about that, because ultimately, if you are a specialist in firearms, you have a lot of time, and every year you gotta go through your training, and you are a training instructor.
Shit crazy.
You can tell the difference in weight.
Absolutely.
Fuck that shit. Miss me with the bullshit. Please stop killing our people.
If Minnesota is in an uproar, which they should be.
I just find it funny that they see
the writing ain't gonna help. That's not beneficial.
No, they see
stupid shit.
Nah.
An iced tea and some potato chips, and I thought it was a gun.
Oh, I know.
You know,
No. I got you.
Pull it
I know
up,
exactly. Yeah, I'm already there. Woo! I'm already on it. I already know what you're talking about. Let's get it.
I think
it was a book. I thought it was a gun.
to see the problem is
it was his eyeglass case. But I thought
Here you go. A hoagie, it's a gun. A phone, it's a gun. A pack of Skittles, it's a gun. A gun, it's a taser.
Ooh.
At the end of the day, man,
I want to say
we know what this is. I'm not doing this. We know what the fuck this is.
We already know what it is.
Right.
We already know what it is.
Right.
But we also had the young black
I'm not
man.
falling again. I'm not
We also
falling
had the
again.
young black man that was walking down the street, and a white man who's in the military say that you don't belong here. I didn't even watch it because I just can't. I cannot afford to be triggered. I cannot afford to be triggered. I cannot afford to be triggered.
Then you better not watch them. Cause that shit,
yeah, that was my week. That's my weekend.
Yeah.
Where I have to be in the house.
Have you watched what you call it yet?
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
So, this is what was supposed to happen. The army person tells the dude, you know, you're not supposed to be in this neighborhood. This ain't your neighborhood. Whatever. Whatever.
Keep his hands on that man.
Eventually, people started showing up to his home. And it was a few people. It was like 7-10 people outside.
No, it was a whole lot more than that.
No. To start with. Because somebody had a megaphone trying to call him out.
Put a nice little sign in his yard.
Next thing you know, it looked like the fucking Million Man March outside this motherfucker's house. That is what was supposed to happen.
Right.
Because when you touch me, you touch all of us.
Right. Absolutely.
So when I can't protect myself, everybody's supposed to show up.
Yep.
What I'm so happy about
like
that
when I saw
man,
that,
he said he was smart enough to not tell him where he lived at.
When I saw that, I was like,
he had restraint. Maybe, and it could have been because of the fact that he was timid. It could have been because of the fact that he was timid, but he had restraint and he had knowledge, and he was smart enough that he knew exactly how to deal with that situation.
Standing in solidarity is always.
I'm gonna be honest. Let me be in a situation, and my folks been talking about moving, and if I move somewhere to another fucking neighborhood, and let me be walking in the neighborhood, and you think you gonna stop me and say something to disrespect me and put your hands on D? Try me. I'ma catch a body. Please believe it.
I honestly
respect people.
But you know what? Even
beyond anything else, please respect people.
But to what you say, that same shit goes on in the entertainment series. We just watched The View, where Sharon Armstrong is yelling, Oswald Armstrong, that chick, was saying to Cheryl Underwood, don't cry, because you know, I don't even know what you're crying about. Like, you shutting her down. It's 2 black women on that show. And both of them, the show has now returned, and they both said, in that moment, I couldn't even express how I was feeling, because I already knew that if I came out and spoke
How
the way I
wanted to.
wanted to speak, then I am now the angry black woman.
We get
And
demonized.
there's
We get demonized
a
for
light-skinned
shit like
woman
that.
and a dark-skinned woman on the show, and both of them are like, we could not.
We are
We could not.
We are demonized. We are demonized.
We're demonized for breathing.
But not only that,
For
because
fucking breathing.
but not only that, because of the way that we answer conflict that we do not provoke, and I think that that's the biggest issue. We're gonna move on, but that's the biggest issue.
Hold on, I got one.
I just don't.
I gotta pull this shit.
I'm just over the idea of it being okay.
I got one thing to say. I got
To
one
anybody.
thing to say real quick. And this is a quote from Dick Gregory. Before you argue with someone, ask yourself, is this person mentally mature enough to grasp the concept of different perspective? If not, there's no point to argue.
But the funniest thing about it is that it actually, and I understand, I respect Dick Gregory for saying that, there's still a point into which
The
that
world's for ladies.
you just don't have there's not a gauge. There's not a gauge in certain
energy.
situations. If you wrong me in a situation, most people are extremely reactionary. And I understand, it's like I said, we always say, you know what I'm saying? Like don't argue with fools. People can't tell who's who. But at the end of the day, people are reactionary. So what happens is that either you're going to say what you got to say and step the fuck off, you know what I'm saying, or you're going to deal with the situation in the way you deal with it and then go about it in a smarter realm.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all in all, violence begets violence.
Yeah.
Ignorance begets ignorance. It's just, it becomes too much.
The worst thing is that no matter what you say, no matter who you say it to,
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that everyone is going to hear you. And not so much they're not going to hear you.
Mm-hmm.
They won't understand.
They won't understand you.
Yeah,
like I've they did a reunion with The Real World, the very first
Oh
Real
man,
World.
Right.
Yeah, I heard about. I haven't watched it. Cause
Fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But the crazy thing is that some people still haven't changed.
No.
When you go back to their first show,
Yeah.
and you go back to now,
Mm-hmm.
and we know Kevin on that show is he was a political person
Mm-hmm.
at the very time, and he's just continued his career to be very political.
Right.
And he is talking to Becky, and she's still 20 years later. Matter of fact, that was 1990 something. 25 plus years later, she's still not hearing what he's trying to say. And he's being so respectful to the point that another person in the household looked at her, somebody that looks like her, looked at her and said, "Shut up and listen to what he is trying to say. If you could stop talking about your experience and listen to what he is trying to say."
Yeah.
And then even eventually later, in the last episode, because she left. Because she's like, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I just thought it was going to be a fun reunion. How could you not think they weren't going to bring up what the real world was before then?
They try to work out because
wait a minute. And how, in whatever 1990, whatever episode that was, we're still dealing with the same shit today, okay? And he's trying to say she left. He's pulled her up and had a Zoom call where it was just him and her, and he was trying to have a conversation with her. And I'm sitting there watching it. My mom and I are sitting there watching it together, and I'm looking like, I'm listening to the conversation. I was like, she got about 2 minutes. She's about to hang up because she feels attacked. But when you are not trying to understand what somebody says, and someone is trying to correct you, and they're trying to gently correct you and tell you, I understand that you have friends, that are black, but don't say that.
I stand
And
clear.
she looks
I stand
at that as
clear of the fuckery, man.
And she tries to say, well, this is, you're trying to censor me. And he's like, no, I'm not trying to censor you. I'm trying to correct you because what you are portraying when you say that and go out in the world is very
These
racist.
people, Kelly, wait. I understand what you're saying. Wait, I get you in a second. Hold on. These people are fucking 50 years old. I am over. Yes, they the fuck are. Yes, they the fuck are. They're 50.
Shut the fuck
No, they're not.
up.
They are 50.
Shut up.
They in their 30s.
No, they're not.
They're in 40s. I'm sorry, they're in their 40s.
Nigga, they ain't.
I was in
The original
was
cats, the oldest are probably in their late 40s.
No.
These niggas is 50, bro.
Nigga.
Because I think they were just.
I'm gonna be
They
45.
are 50. I can count. I'm not.
Look, no, that's when it hit me. That's because I'm going to be 45 this year.
Exactly.
And that shit came on when I was a freshman in high school.
Then we get all right. So
Shut
the name of the fucking show is the name of the show is the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. When I say some shit like they're fucking 50, they're 50, and that's the reason why I am over trying to understand a 50-year-old's mindset. You are stuck.
But here's the
So
thing.
that goes into what I was getting ready to say.
But, and that's the thing. It was another, because they're all roughly in this. Like the youngest person on that show at the time was 19. So between 19 and 25 was on the show.
Okay.
So the black man that was on the show, Kevin, was talking to the white woman that was on the show, Becky.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I'm beyond trying to teach people about what is right and what is wrong. He's like, but because we have shared this particular experience and we are associated with each other, I wanted to try to at least
Can I
fix that situation. And then he was just like this, I'm done.
I love the real world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about these people. And the reason why I don't give a fuck about these people is because of the simple fact that it does not bring what their plight is just like anybody else when you screaming at a crowd of people. You know what I mean? Especially when we start talking about 50-year-old people. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this shit does not matter to anybody but them. It's very entertaining, but that's the reason why I'm just over wrestling around.
Which again takes
What
me
people
back to
are
my
stuck.
statement.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? As spoken by the great legend who we just lost, DMX.
Mm-hmm.
Expect people to be who they are. Expect people to be who they are. People grow when they choose to grow, if they choose to grow.
If somebody tells
People choose to grow
right.
if they choose to grow. Most people at some point in adulthood, for some idiots it's 18, for some it's later on in years,
Yep.
It might be 20, it might be 30 something, it might be 40, 50, whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
People get them, I'm grown. And some people are just so fucking comfortable being stagnant, but it's know that they're going to be who and what exactly the fuck they are.
But ignorance comes into play though, man, and that's the problem.
And
there's no cure for ignorant mind.
part of ignorance is not wanting to grow.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
A major part of ignorance, because from the day we're born almost until the day we die, we can grow, we can learn. A person not wanting knowledge, they're choosing to be ignorant, and they truly are a fucking nigger. Real talk.
Yeah, that's good shit. That's good shit.
Next minute's out. Next topic.
Aldridge retires.
Yes.
That was kind of crazy. I still don't know the whole details of that.
All right, we boil down to with his situation.
Quickly.
Is the last game he had? I can't see it from here, honestly. We're at World War II. We're at 210. The last game he actually played, he felt some irregularity. He felt something wasn't right with his heartbeat. So the after the game, he basically, informed the team, something didn't feel right. The team actually had him taken to the doctors and checked out the next morning.
Right.
Where they evaluated him and he had an irregular heartbeat.
Right.
Possibly heart murmur, but they haven't officially put out what. Only thing they've officially put out was an irregular heartbeat. Mm-hmm. And for him, it was extremely scary, which I can understand. Mm-hmm. And so, because of it, he didn't want to take a risk. And, we've had Hank Gathers, we've had a couple other basketball players throughout the years who've had issues because of their heart. So, because it was scary for him, he felt as if it was best to retire at this point. He wanted to do more in the business, in the game, but, he wants to live. That man wants to live. I salute him.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
Figure out what's really going on. Right now, the process is saying he's healthy, but he wants to see what's going on and really make sure he's good to live.
Understood, man. Well, prayers up to him, man. As long as everything's a go, you know what I'm saying, and he's able to or whatnot, whatever decision he makes in the future.
I respect that because it's like as most athletes, it's like, man, fuck it, I want to give it out all out.
Absolutely.
He felt as if thinking about himself, his family.
No, absolutely. You still got life to live. You still got life to live. Colton Underwood is gay. Give a fuck about none of these niggas from The Bachelor. But at the end of the day, how you just gonna come out of nowhere or whatnot? Like, he was like one of the biggest Bachelor dudes of all time.
Yeah, that's the one that jumped the fence.
Yeah, this nigga comes out, I'm gay. Nigga, huh?
I've been wrestling with it since high school?
Oh
he said,
my God. But
he said he was younger than that. See? I asked, what does DMX stand for? The first person, which is Peoples, said Dark Man X.
You got one person there to keep. But see, most people are going to. You ask them, and somebody is going to.
So I'll delete his comment.
Somebody might.
I'll hide his comment.
Hide the comment. Hide the comments.
Yeah, listen. I put this on everything. If I go on the motherfucking fan page and I see somebody done put Dog Man X.
Trust me, somebody's gonna put Dog Man X.
I'm giving you all the bars I feel like until I'm tired.
Somebody.
I will fuck around and take a Red Bull to give you more motherfucking bars. And a Monster. And a Nas. And some ginseng, Mitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of DMX, his memorial service is going to be at the Barclays, which is kind of thorough. I like that idea. I just don't know when it is.
That again?
It's going to be at the Barclays.
Ain't that?
That's in Brooklyn.
No, that's Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn. Barclays Center. Which is like the damn which is like a club, but it'll be a good look, man. That's what's up.
It's New York.
I mean, you can't have it in Yonkers.
I know nowhere in Yonkers would, but if you think this man's 50 years old, he may not have been the biggest, but the Nets is there. The Knicks was there first. So I guess I kind of feel like.
You mean the Nets?
No, the Knicks.
Knicks playing in Madison Square Garden. Nets play in Barclays Center.
That's what I'm saying. I think Madison Square Garden would have been a little more fitting.
They wouldn't have did that shit. To be honest with you,
they wouldn't have filled it up.
They're not gonna fill up the Barclays Center. Here's my deal. Here's my situation.
COVID.
Not with COVID. But here's
no place that they're gonna want to fill up.
Yeah.
But based on the fact of, like I said, this man's.
My thing is that to be perfectly honest, when we start talking about these memorial services and stuff like that, it is, it's a sad time, and I hope they don't do dumb shit like try to sell tickets and all that other shit. This is, at the end of the day, let's just honor this man and whatnot. They could have just had a rolling processional from the funeral home through New York City, through Yonkers, closed off some streets and whatnot, played music. You know what I mean? Kind of like they did with
New York
Big
City
and whatnot.
to Yonkers, that's like an hour and some change ride.
Then let it happen. Let it happen.
Personally, I feel as if
Most of the time, people are buried an hour away from wherever the services be at. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking. I'm saying on a nice day, traffic wise on a night, for it's like two and a half, maybe almost 3 hours.
Oh,
New York City to Yonkers, if
it's that far, then I wouldn't say that.
Nice
listen, they do something. A bobcat attacked.
upstate.
A bobcat attacked the family.
He threw it.
Yo, that shit was funny as shit.
I saw it today.
Catch it.
He threw it.
Comedy. He, first and foremost.
How the fuck he grab it and throw it?
Yo, first and foremost, to throw a cat.
A bobcat. Let's not just say a cat.
Without it just clinging onto your arm like that. He threw the shit out the cat. The cat tumbled, landed on his head and everything, got up and chased him down again. He go to get his gun and shit. My thing is that he looked like if it was on silent, if it was on silent, he would have looked like the bravest nigga in the history of the world. But because you can hear him screaming in the background, Bobcat, Bobcat, Bobcat! It is the funniest fucking video you ever see. Like, cause it attacked his wife first. Then if it was on silent, it looked like he just was like, oh, fuck you, Bobcat. You will never have my family. And fucking threw him across the yard. Then when he came up, like he was about to go for the gun. But to hear his fucking voice, Judy, get the house. It's a goddamn Bobcat. Bobcat, Bobcat. Yo.
See, I've been listening to it. I haven't watched it yet.
Even though he did all that screaming, I didn't listen to it. I watched it.
Please listen to it, because that makes the video funny.
The fact that he could just throw it.
Yeah.
That ain't the first time he threw it.
But threw it the first time.
Where he living? That ain't the first time he been encountered.
I seen a nigga get bit on his arm by a dog, and remember that motherfucker that hit him like a fucking javelin throw, like that shot put? This nigga twirled the dog. It was a pit bull. Twirled the dog around in a circle 8 times and let his ass fly across the fucking he flew across 3 fence houses and landed on his head. It was the funniest shit I ever seen. But he was scared to fucking death. Like, listen, sometimes when you afraid, you got listen, you got
adrenaline gets you, huh?
That nigga threw that.
It's gonna be either me or you. Most likely, it's gonna be you.
That nigga throwing a bobcat though has got to be one of the just the thought.
Bobcat throwing is gonna be in the Olympics in like 18 years.
Yo, that nigga says.
If Peter doesn't have an issue,
man, fuck Peter. Yeah, I said it. Fuck Peter.
Hey, like Mr. Nola, let me catch you wearing a fur. We're on your ass.
Man, fuck Peter. Fuck Peter. Now, where's your book?
What book?
Now on to Kellie's question.
Oh, shit.
I gotta pick a question, huh?
Bow, wow, 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 wow. Kellie Q, what's the question for today?
Shit.
What could someone figure out about you by the friends you've chosen? I think this is just very apropos as, the party you had last night.
Oh.
and the conversations we had. Can I borrow your nice pen?
I'll be around a bunch of fucking freak ass niggas.
Who?
Every last one of them niggas.
I'm an innocent nigga.
Yeah, alright.
Ooh, this writes so smooth.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, honestly, man.
I'm gonna have to go cut me.
I
should want to be so too.
What was that question again? What would a person determine?
What could someone figure out about you by the friends you've chosen?
I don't have no friends.
Alright, let's.
About your fucking associates, nigga. Don't make me come over to you.
Family, whatever.
I'm gonna do the people's elbow.
The people that you've chosen to be in your life rather than the ones that are automatically in there via blood, connection, or whatever.
You know I'm a loner.
Nigga, ain't
I'm like
nothing alone about you.
I am alone. I'm usually, bruh. Now you're bro, but when I'm out, who am I?
No, you're normally by yourself. So my thing is that
always by myself.
The people that we see you out with, or that you would run into, what would somebody say about you because of those people?
They will have all kind of fucking estimations, cause I walk. Cause you know.
Don't matrix this fucking question.
No matrix involved. No matrix needed. You yourself know. I deal with people from all walks of life. Mm-hmm. I really
Absolutely.
do.
But listen.
I really do. I'll fuck around and be someplace where you think I wouldn't be to go party and hang out and fuck around and know some motherfuckers there.
Kellie, it wouldn't even be no words. It wouldn't be no words for him and whatnot.
There's no, I am Hendrix. I am Ruffy Hendrix.
As soon as you see him, the music comes on.
Yo, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, yo. As soon as you see him.
I swear to God.
I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God
Oh shit.
But see, it's the thing.
RDot Ryder
If you go in the bike
friends,
clubs,
baby.
if you go in the bike club, bike world, they don't. I mean, some know that, but most motherfuckers don't know me like that.
What?
If you go, if we go to Twisters, or better yet, we go to another club, we go to Wheels.
Right.
They not. You put that shit on, they like, who the fuck is that? What the fuck is that
Right,
shit
yeah,
going?
no, they wouldn't know that.
They gonna like, you know what I mean? That's the, you know what I mean? That's the homie, you know, la la la. We go to, what you
So
call
what would you?
We go down South Philly to what the fuck is the name of the place we ain't been to in forever? Xfinity Live.
Oh yeah.
We go there and I'm a whole
Xfinity,
different person.
Xfinity is a melting pot of people.
So-
and that's just a whole different thing. So Kelly,
I'm a chameleon, so
Kelly,
I am Hendrix.
he still didn't answer the question, but Kelly.
They are going to assume. Let me see. Hold on a second. What can someone figure out about you? They will figure out that there is a level of loyalty that I have with my friends.
Right.
But they'll see that it's the loyalty about me and my friends and who I choose to deal with and let in my life. That I'm an eclectic type of person.
Right.
None of my friends are alike. Everyone is something different.
Right.
And each one brings something different to my life.
Right.
Just like my music. Everything I listen to is
Different.
I have anything from Big Mabel to Gwen Stefani
So
on my music list.
besides that, you know, that you keep up with the latest horse and buggy, and that you knew Henry Ford personally. Other than that,
Yo, the motherfucking shots that have been
One day,
fired on
you
these
know,
last three
one
episodes.
day-
God damn!
One day I'm going to get married. One day.
Uh,
You're not going to be invited to the wedding.
That's
She
not
ain't going to
nice.
be invited.
how you not gonna invite me to the wedding?
She ain't going to be invited.
Hey, am I gonna get invited?
Ruffy going to be
Oh,
invited.
that's fucked up. I don't
Hey,
Larry going to be one of the junior flower girls.
Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's real fucked up. She gonna
Dom going to be at the front just like, nigga, what side? Groom
but I'm not
or
invited.
bride? No. I'm like, Dom, everybody can come in but your dad.
Anyway.
He going to go like this.
Oh.
Damn, she just said your son going young boy.
That's what I know. You gonna have Lyric one of
Damn,
his.
nigga look like you can do it now.
Alright, can I?
You know, somebody having Lyric as a junior flower girl. She taller than you now. What is she talking about?
You gonna have a flower girl.
She said a junior.
They
She ain't gonna be a
flower
junior.
girl.
She gonna be a senior
Flower girl.
Alright, okay, alright. Kelly, answer. I'm gonna answer honestly. I'm gonna answer honestly. That when I choose to be, I'm the life of the party, and I'm a connoisseur of many things. That's what anybody will get from me. When I choose to be, I am the life of the party.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, and I connect the dots. I connect the dots.
Right. Yeah, I think with me it's just laughter. It'll be laughter. People will realize like, oh, okay, I mean, he can be a goofball when he wants to. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me around the people that I'm around, yeah, absolutely.
Turn up, bitch!
And that is Kelly's question. I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Go ahead, so I hate that fucking. You know how when the music start taking too long, you like,
Like,
nigga.
man, fuck that shit, baby.
Oh man. Alright,
So we have our.
Life
We're doing
lesson.
our top 5 next.
Oh, we gonna do the top.
Oh,
yeah,
we doing
are
top.
five.
I'm ready for that too. We doing top 5. I got that shit too. Yeah, B. Yeah. You got your shit? Oh.
I miss my music.
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Don't give me a chance.
Nigga, you go first.
I already know my shit.
No, he don't.
Oh, you and Kelly go first. I'm tripping. Damn.
Ladies first. Do the wop. Do the wop. We at 225.
Made this quick.
Dead or alive.
All right. Kellie Q.
Right.
Our second week for the top 5 is going to go back into hibernation after this, but we wanted to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying?
We
get
just
this
love
out.
the X-Men. Come on.
No, absolutely. So what is the top 5 for today?
DMX collabos. Duets.
You said what?
I said duets.
The DMX duets. She really said that. She was like, we're going to do his duets. I said, the fucking duets?
I couldn't get the word out.
I'm like,
I couldn't get the word out.
Like you be
Features, duets, collabos. So, my 5. One out of this 5, I actually just heard for the first time after he passed.
Right.
And fell for it. So it's called Scream Double R with him and Eve.
Oh yeah.
And I can't believe I never heard it, but I heard it after he passed and was just like, yo.
That was on
it was on her CD.
Oh yeah, that was.
It was on her CD.
Yeah. Yup.
And that's probably why. That's probably why I never heard it. Number 4.
Go ahead.
Drag On and DMX, Niggas Die For Me.
My niggas.
That's my shit.
Die For Me.
My niggas getting high for me.
We can get it on.
You know, got my Spider-Man song on there. I'm good. Number 4.
Number 4.
I mean number 3. Shut up. Kiss my ass. Number 3. DMX and DJ Clue is on.
When it's on, it's on.
First and foremost, that was one of mine.
That
was one of my regular Jones, and is that really a collab?
Because DMX
That's
was
not-
feature on it.
That's
It
not.
was a feature on it.
That's only because
DJ
it was DJ
CD.
Clue's CD.
But he
But
was.
that's not really a collab. 'cause
Yeah, he did the song by
I
himself.
don't want to say it's a collab.
Guess what?
It's not a collab.
Guess what?
It's not a list of collaborations. I swear to God. I swear to God. It's not a
Rafi,
list
you
of
not
collaborations.
DMX. I'm saying.
I swear to God, it's not a list of collaborations.
I'm saying. That's my man's in them.
That's my man's in them.
That's my
man.
man's in them.
Hey,
I would say that's a collab because that is not on DMX. DMX is
that's
when that song is listed as DJ Clue featuring DMX.
Yes, but
If you look at Ryder's credit, it's
there was
only
not another
DMX.
artist on the song. But go ahead.
Whatever. Number 2 that I need you to like play it though.
Oh gosh, what is it?
Is Young One, Tear It Up.
Oh! Tear it up! Let me hear it, tear it up! All across the board, we're gonna tear it up!
I just need the intro
Oh, man.
with like
that's
the
my shit.
HBCU
That's my shit right there.
going on.
That's my
with
shit
it.
right there.
Oh
Yeah!
my goodness.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh!
You do not own the rights to
We don't own the
this
rights to this music, but we gonna jam to it.
Let's go!
Ooh,
Tear it up!
tap. Mm,
All across the board, we gonna tear it up! We gonna bring it to...
mm.
Come on! Say
All right,
what?
cut.
Might just throw us some shit.
Oh, I'm
Let's
gonna
just
jam
throw
all
us
the
some
way
shit.
home. We don't own this
Bitch.
music. We don't own the rights to this music. We gonna keep talking over this music. Cause we don't own the rights to this music. We don't want any
Oh,
issues.
man.
We don't want any issues.
Oh, man.
You trying to get to DMX part? Head up.
All across the world, we gonna to the beat, come on.
We do not own the rights to this music.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
All right, what's your number 1?
The fuck is this?
I think it's assumed
Huh?
that this would be my favorite number 1 collabo.
Right.
Come Back in One Piece
Baby girl.
and Ja. I mean,
Hang on, no.
Ja
I'm
Rule.
tired and I'm drunk.
What the hell just happened?
DMX.
How you going? How you going?
Here's my question.
How you
Here's my
going to
question.
check around
Shut up.
and
Shut up.
his hype
Oh, no.
man
Oh, no.
confused the hype
No.
man for the
No.
real dude?
Oh shit.
And my question is, when Ja Rule
No shade.
came out, Did you think he was like the poor man's imitation of DMX?
Ja Rule was DMX hype man before he came out.
You could tell.
No, he really was.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. He said you can tell.
All facts.
No, yeah, I
No
understand.
cap. He was his hype man.
Right.
That's why he said just like him.
All the way to his voice. If you ever watched the motherfucker, and there's no shade, John, fuck you. You cool with me. I fuck with you now. Because you my man's and nothing.
But I ain't going on no trip that's responsible.
I'm going to spit real facts, as well as the fact that we met in '99 on Myrtle Beach. Backstage.
To join the New Jersey.
Backstage.
What?
Backstage.
Yeah, what about,
if you watch the joint backstage.
Oh yeah, that was my drawing. Back in the day.
Remember, somebody was coming off the bus, and the voice was a whole lot higher than you was used to hearing, until they realized the fucking camera was there, and then they was, what's going on? It's your boy Rule. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have to go watch that again.
For some reason, they ain't got Bag One Piece on here. I ain't worried about it. But I know. What? Go ahead. What's your 5?
My 5.
Yeah. Boom.
Cause it was there before last week, and I had to spit it last week. We're gonna start with number 5. It's gonna be you know what?
Wait a minute.
Oh, that shit was I don't know for some reason.
Yeah,
For some reason they didn't have that shit on here, like
that's crazy. We
I lay it back on One Piece.
That's you want to I ain't got my piece with me. Come back in one piece. There we go.
Do not own the rights to this music.
You know the dog needs. You really know what a dog needs. A dog needs a bitch. A dog needs a bitch.
Not the city bitch, but a real bitch.
I am what I am.
We don't own the rights to this music. Dog for life.
Pissing on trees.
Alright, we're gonna make this. I ain't gonna run too ragged.
Go ahead.
Number 5, we going. And this really should be number. No, I can't do that as number 5. I'm sorry, I can't do that as number 5. Number 5, I'm gonna do the Rough Riders remix. I'm gonna do the Rough Riders remix featuring Dragon, Eve, and the Locks.
Okay.
I mean, I gotta go there, number 5. All right.
Right.
Number 4. It's kind of fitting. I go 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right.
I mean, with LL. Yeah, I mean, cannabis, meth. Yeah, I mean, motherfucking Funk Dr. Spock and all rest of that. Yeah.
420 coming up real soon too.
Yeah, that's Tuesday, you dig? Yeah, I'm all on that shit. You already know. If you don't, now you're done.
Number 3.
Oh Lord. Gas been smooth. Now they caught the vapors.
Look, this nigga. Come on, man. That's why.
Nigga, hurry up. We almost at 3 hours.
I gotta switch it up, cause I don't want us to blend.
Nah, we gonna blend anyway.
I don't want us to blend. Okay, well, number 3, I'm going with Shut 'Em Down. The motherfucking Onyx remix, you dig?
Shut 'em down. Shut 'em down.
What's number 2?
Number 2. It's off the Grand Champ album. DMX, 50 Cent, and Sheik Blue. I mean, and Styles P.
Yeah.
You know what that joint is?
Nope.
Shot Down.
You don't live that, you shouldn't say that, cause what comes out your mouth will get you shot down, nigga. Told you, boy, I'm a G in this motherfucking
We do not own the rights to this music.
The gates wide open, the dogs.
Don't be mad at me. You can't be mad. Oh,
you ain't never heard this song, have you?
She don't know about this. Death is in the. Death is
My stomach tickling right now.
Yeah, Chuck didn't. Now he did. Some say I'm crazy. If you ask me, I say I'm what the hood made me.
See, 50 Cent, one of them niggas you talk to on the phone and you think gonna be kind of cute, whatever, and then you show up and it's 50, you're like this.
To get you shot.
I'm good. I got phone calls to make, y'all.
Who you playing with? Double RG unit, the same old shit.
We got 2 we got 2 Dark Man exes.
All you niggas is pussy. Suck my dick.
The second was him from Umberto.
When I was slamming, now we meet again as a. Cause you remember the remix had both of them on it. The
Oh,
original
okay.
remix,
Right,
the
right.
actual Slam remix actually had DMX and 50 Cent on it.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what most people don't remember.
Yeah. So what's what was that? Was it number 2? Yeah, that was number 2. Number
That
one.
was number 2.
What's the number 1?
What's your Uno?
It's hard because I don't want to go with what was my Uno from last week.
That's fine.
My Uno from last week, you know what my Uno was from last week?
No, we
I
don't.
can't
We
remember.
was drunk. Well, they were. I wasn't.
I don't remember.
Because you took my other joint.
I only drank for your birthday.
You took the joint with my cousin, you know, come back to One Piece and Leah joint.
Right.
And I believe I banged that, you know, that M and that and that M joint last
you
week.
did.
Right.
I
It
don't
wasn't
want to
necessarily,
say.
and it wasn't necessarily on the list though. 'cause
No,
you
it wasn't on the
split
list. I did. No, yeah. You know what?
it's
It
split
wasn't.
Additionally.
It wasn't. It wasn't. That was my addition because I
Right.
did. My number 1 was the what these bitches want.
Right. Is this your number 1? Is your number 1?
No.
What's your number 1?
You know, my number 1 is gonna have to be.
We need to know.
Yeah.
We're not trying to make another 3 hour.
Get at me, dog.
But him and
Yeah,
shit.
Featuring Sheep Luch.
The niggas want to be hitters. Get at me, though.
That's how I'm gonna represent.
We do not own the rights to this music.
Where my dogs at?
We do not own the rights to this music.
Where my dogs at? Arr, arr, arr. And I ain't really never give a fuck how niggas feel. Robbing I still. Not cause I want to, cause I have to.
I hate that. Stop that bark. Stop that bark.
Wait a minute.
No, I think you're slipping. I'm on
Sharon
that
gonna love
bullshit.
this. I just realized what colors it was.
With the
Oh shit.
You got
Alright, that's alright. So let me run through mine real quick.
Let's go.
My number 5 is Money, Power, Respect.
oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Locks, Lil'
Yeah.
Kim.
I figured that's why I had to give you.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta give Money, Power, Respect.
God.
Is it.
Oh my God.
My number 4 is 4321. Not the
Right.
version with Master P, but the version with Cannabis on
Cannabis.
it. You already know. That's my shit. Not even the deluxe version where Master P and Cannabis on it. 'Cause I don't want to hear Master P on that track with the niggas that can rap. That's yeah, that was the worst.
Next up.
Number 3 is from Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood.
Love my niggas, but where's
Where my bitches?
Nope. Blackout.
Ah!
Jay-Z, The Locks. Blackout. It's my shit. My number 2.
My number deuce.
It's murder.
No. Hold up. No.
No,
Is
no,
from
no.
In My Lifetime. Not Reservoir Dogs.
I couldn't think of it.
I'm mad as shit because DMX ain't even on the song. I'm mad as shit right now.
Huh?
Now,
Yes, he is.
is he?
Yes, he is.
Think about it. He's not. He's not on that fucking song. And that's the reason why I fucked up, because it wasn't Reservoir Dogs. It was
It's murder.
no, it was the one from the DMX album. It was the one from his Dark as Hell is Hot album.
So he has a song on his album that he's not on?
No. He was on. Here's the deal. During that time, DMX and Jay-Z was collabing a whole lot. So you would always hear the Locks, you would always hear Jay-Z, and you would always hear X. But most of the time, sometimes you would hear them on the same album. What I got mixed up is that's one of my favorite tracks, but it should have been a song DMX was on, but he wasn't. Another song just like it on his Dark as Hell is Hot, because majority of the same people was on it, except Sauce Money. Hold up, give me 1 second. I always forget the name of this shit. Where the fuck is it at? What the fucking? Why am I tripping?
What are you doing?
I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the niggas that started something. That's my
2:30
fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's up a
Is this your
skyscrapers.
number 1 or number 2?
This is number 2. No, that's a good. Vine, run the
Bust the line.
Check, then the toss the
9. Pin shot.
with the black shotty.
Bitch ass niggas see that. Get it.
That's my shit. Niggas done started something. I apologize to all my
Hey, yo, you know we forgot
DMX
though?
rap
Can I tell you
fans. That was
something?
weird.
You know we forgot
Can I tell you something?
that we don't
What?
give a fuck.
What?
That we don't give a fuck.
Can I tell you something now?
What's that?
I'm not a nice person.
Oh shit. How much of that fucking What you call it? Did you have?
It's empty.
Oh man.
It's empty.
Oh man.
Thank your cousin for bringing the pink lemonade vodka.
Hey yo, which version of
Oh,
Money Cash
that's
Shows?
what it is.
Yo, which
Oh.
version of Money Cash Shows though did you like better? The first or the second? Because you know it's actually 2 different versions.
You said 3 different?
No, 2.
Oh yeah.
I like both.
Come on. The remix is the shit. I
Your
think,
number one?
My number 1
Uno. What's your number uno?
from the Belly soundtrack, Grand Finale.
Mmm.
DMX, Ja Rule.
That's how I feel too.
I have been listening to the Belly soundtrack version of Back to Life.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The shit.
Wait for that damn beat drop.
No.
You don't hear me up.
Yo. At this point, I know it's at 2:15. Was that my husband rapping?
Who won Tessa?
Was that my husband in my mind rapping?
Oh my gosh. Forgot. Nas on this Joe?
Yeah.
We do not own the rights to this song. It's my shit. That's my shit. That's my top 5. All right, check it out real quick. Life lesson from RDot Ryder. Tell these niggas something really, really fast. That'll be close.
That'll be
Good.
it.
Yeah.
Really, really quick.
That's so special.
Really close. People always be mindful, right?
Be mindful.
Because most people don't have your best interests at heart.
Nah.
Oh, preach, preacher.
Most people do not have your best interests at heart. And and unfortunately that even goes back to family and those who we at times call our best friends, our close friends, you know, or consider family, who ain't even actually family. Know where you want to be in life. Know where you have goals or trying to be in life.
Preach, preacher.
And know that it's up to you
And only
you to get there. Yes, we all need help at times, but your vision is truly your vision. Those that support your vision, be very thankful for them. Appreciate them for them. But don't depend on them. Because it's only you that can get you to your motherfucking vision. Point blank period.
Hold up. God damn it, I gotta find
And only you can prevent forest fires.
Only you.
Ruffy!
I think he seen it.
Did you see it?
My vision is
Did you
good.
see what
My vision is good. My motherfucking vision is good.
Prevent forest
I
fires.
mean, and again, as we gotta say one more time, I gotta say this shit one more time. Because this episode ain't about him, but we living about him. Because he's a fucking legend. Expect people to be who and what the fuck they are. But no, to get to your goals, you gotta do what you gotta do to get to your fucking goals.
Drop bomb on him.
Drop bombs on him. Drop bombs on him.
All right. This has been fun. Give a shout out to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast
Good
listeners,
today. 244.
Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners, Home Team, and the YouTube viewers. Love y'all.
Oh, can I
Love
do
y'all.
one shout out? Can I do one shout out, right?
What?
My brother put me onto this single, this new artist out of North Carolina, right? Who's buzzing like shit. Shout out Murray. Shout out Murray from Fayetteville, North Carolina. At your 50,000 views on YouTube, and you're doing your thing. He was on Jay-Z's top 20 list of songs from 2020.
Well, I hope this nigga.
He buzzing. He buzzing.
But this nigga
He
with
buzzing.
his 50,000 views.
He buzzing.
I hope he returns the
Stay
favor.
tuned. Stay tuned.
I hope
Stay
he
tuned.
returns
I'm
the
gonna get
favor.
him. Listen, we're working on it.
Get him to return the favor.
You
That's
working
what
on
I'm
it.
waiting on. Get him to return the favor. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. And please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery to the Gmail at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com.
It's the birthday boys.
Hey, yeah, this is my birthday.
boy.
We gonna have a new segment on here real quick, man. I want to leave y'all with some words. Some words of encouragement.
Talk to him.
You alright? Phone blowing up?
That's on you. That's on you.
It, yeah.
Let them know what it is. Let them know what it is.
Phone blowing up.
Let them know what it is.
Oh, we all good.
It was an ad that came.
Yeah. Oh, it's an ad that came up.
Let them know what it is.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why I was like, what is going on?
I don't want to give them my secrets though, because you know what I mean. Plus, whoever made this, you know what I'm saying. I don't want them coming after me.
You can't drop it all the way like it's hot, but you still gotta get a little peach on
But
it.
check-
You can tell where you got it from.
Oh yeah, Kelly, this is a birthday present from Kelly Q. Thank you kindly.
Celebration,
I
bitches.
appreciate
It's a
it.
celebration, bitches.
Shoulda never gave you niggas no money.
Darkness. Darkness.
Yo,
Fuck your couch, nigga!
so listen.
I mean, I ain't never just do something for something. Yeah, I did it. I ain't blink and say,
That nigga said
I never did nothing just to
that don't even sound right.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I wouldn't. That nigga wouldn't even. Why would I have
Cocaine's
never
a hell of
done
a
nothing
drug.
just to do it?
I got more
Hell
sense than
yeah,
that
I
shit.
did it.
You want to hear something funny?
Fuck taking mine on the couch.
If to hear Eddie Murphy.
Validate.
No,
because he validated them
No, he
stories.
validated the stories. But to hear him talk like Charlie, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because if anybody in the world,
That's his little brother.
Yeah.
that's his big brother.
No, Eddie's little brother. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Eddie's little
Right.
brother.
But anybody, like, there are few people that's out there that can do Charlie Murphy.
This is brother.
But to hear Eddie
Hey, nigga.
do it,
Hey,
and he
nigga.
just like, you not, and he got the whole face like he
That's his
embodies
brother.
Charlie. He embodies.
All right, let me tell
Rest
you.
in peace, Charlie. I love you. I miss you.
Hey, nigga.
Alright, so today's what word? Today's what?
Did you say wet words?
I said what word?
Today is. I'm gonna give y'all some
Today's
words.
crush your goal is.
Crush your goal words of encouragement. The only way to get a thing done is to start to do it. Then keep on doing it till you finally finish it. That's from Langston Hughes.
Brother Hughes.
Words of encouragement.
I think, personally, your wife said something like that to you.
Absolutely. I've heard it. I've heard it plenty of times.
I
know what I'm saying?
will say, being around y'all for like the last year,
Right.
what I love about your relationship with your wife is that your wife speaks life into you.
Yeah, that's an absolute.
You
That's
know,
a fact.
and I've seen her. I see her do it with Dom. I see her do it with
Right.
that's it. But you know, and that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
It's supposed to be an encouragement. It's supposed to be a partnership. It's supposed to be life.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
Fellow Leo, right? What I will say, and that's from a female perspective, right? This is from a male perspective, from a male Leo who mate is a Leo mate. All right.
Right.
You know, we some selfish.
Y'all verbalize a lot of things,
Right.
which is super great.
Yeah. You have to talk.
Because the fact of it gets that communication out, and I'm gonna be honest to you, brother. Most men wish they had a wife like the wife you have, brother.
Absolutely.
Salute you.
Salute you. Thank you, baby. Love you to
Say
death.
thank you, God.
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
And thank you.
God.
I mean, shit like this and all rest that. Yeah.
Thank you, God.
Yeah. You know, you listen. Y'all gonna bump and mumble and rustle and fight.
But at the
Yeah.
end
But
of
guess
the day,
what? Keep
can't nobody
going.
come for Keith without dealing with the hands of Shan.
Yeah.
I wish a nigga would.
You got.
But see, and that's what we have to understand though too is, and this is kind of the things that I talk about when I'm not coming down hard on young ladies or young men about
to get more like that one.
I'm not coming down on them by the way that their lives have turned out or the things that they've done. I worry about people's choices.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And all in all, what you have to start to understand is that we are all innately embedded with a judge of character. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we misfire. We do. But but at the end of the day, sometimes we ignore. You can't never ignore. You know what I'm saying? You have to, after a while, when somebody is for you, you can recognize it without even saying it. Because you understand it. Mm-hmm.
Because when somebody is for you,
right,
who can be
against you? Exactly.
So when you feel like that about your mate,
yeah,
that's a godsend.
And don't ever,
because that's also, if God is for you,
right,
then who can be against you?
Exactly.
Hey.
Nobody.
And it's something.
No weapon formed against you
shall prosper.
And what you got to understand is that
it didn't say it won't try to get me.
Right.
It didn't say it won't try to take, but it won't prosper.
But what you also got to understand that too, and everybody understands.
You guys are inspiration. I just want you to know.
Oh well, thank you, thank you.
Like you're not. I don't say anybody's relationship goals at all.
Right.
Because like you never know what's going on with somebody else.
Exactly. You have.
But from being around you guys and seeing how you maneuver,
right.
I think that alters my thinking. Even though I'm the older sister.
Right.
You guys have been married for what, 15 years, together 18?
19.
Oh, old motherfuckers.
Damn it, 20 years of hitting the same cool night. That's salute. Listen, I salute, shake the hand. You mean? That's it, you know what I mean? Shit, fuck you mean?
Yo.
And my man been fucking faithful the whole fucking time. He's still rocking out with us.
You goddamn right.
Still rocking out with him. That's a fucking blessing. I need a motherfucking round of applause for some shit like that. Because especially in this day and era, and you think about some of the things we talk about, your relationship is a beautiful thing, brother.
Amen.
It's a beautiful thing.
It definitely is. It definitely is.
You know, one day
we shall cross the precipice.
One day.
At least you say one day. I don't say shit.
No. Yo, this has been great. This has been episode 74 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. Love y'all to death. Holla at y'all deuces. Peace. All that. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends.
They must remember.
They have to remember.
They can't forget.
They must always
never forget and always remember.
That's loud. Why you got the mic shaking like that?
Stop doing that.
Why you got the mic shaking like that in front of your mouth?
I know, because I ain't tasting shit, goddamn. This shit stay in the way. Like a nipple, I just wanted to just play with and shit. Yeah, dig.
That's a little odd what you was doing with the microphone right there.
Hey, you didn't hear the words I just said that came out of my mouth?